Yeah. What is good? It's late, man. This is a late fucking watch party for me. Usually I'm I'm not actually 3 hours late, but fuck me, bro. Like, this shit is just crazy to me that we're actually having fight nights still at 3 o'clock in the morning. It really blows my mind. Like, I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm the only motherfucker in Europe. I can guarantee you right now. I'm the only motherfucking European that's out here watching this fight night right now at this point. This is some random, well, to be fair, it's not a random fight night. It's actually a really, really good fight night. But, like, to most people, this is a random fight night in the middle of fucking August. Yeah, it's August. In the middle of August. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm watching this fucking fight night. It's crazy. Dedication to the game, bro. You gotta love the game. You really do. You gotta be watching the 3 a.m. fight nights. You really do. What's good, Amir? What's good, Shady? What's good, David? I'll put the timer up for the further fights, bro, but this is actually low-key a good-ass card. Like, I was talking shit on it, but low-key, there's a lot of fighters I'm excited for. First of all, I didn't watch any TUF this year. I watched 0 TUF this year, so I have no idea who any of these guys are. I don't know who Robert Valentin. I think I saw something about Robert Valentin. I'm not sure if it was him, but I saw something yesterday of people talking about that, like, he took mushrooms in a forest because Alistair Overeem told him to, and the gods opened up from under him and told him that he needed more violence and that, like, they wanted blood from him. If that shit's true, that's one of the craziest things ever. I gotta look it up and make sure that that shit's true. Robert Valentin, Alistair Overeem. If that's about him, because he looks the same as that guy. Is this it? TUF experience, Overeem versus Les. Maybe this. Oh, no. Here it is. Trees were bending and gods showed up. And essentially the gods were like, we want to see blood from you. Is that not the fucking craziest shit ever? So he's fighting. I'm excited to see him fight just because of that story. We have the other TUF fight, which I'm not sure. I don't know either of the other guys in it, but fun little introduction to these guys. And then obviously Jared Cannonier, Caio Borralho, banger. Tabitha Riki's dating the best boxer in Ireland currently. So we've got a lot of shit going on. This fight should be good. This Edmund Shabazian, I'm always 5% on the Edmund Shabazian train where I'm like, bro, the guy's going to be fucking him because he's only 26. And then obviously Neil Magny and Michael Morales. Michael Morales, one of my guys. Caio Borralho, one of my guys. They're two guys that I'm like super, super high on. Super high on. So I'm excited for this fight night, honestly. It should be good. What do you think of the co-main? The co-main, shit, it's pretty good. Harry, why did you KO me in front of the 10 out of 10 baddies? Gotta do what you gotta do, bro. You know what I mean? What's good, JC? Robert is a weird but wild fighter. Yeah, when you have that kind of fucking experience, bro, you're gonna be a little bit weird, a little bit wild. In the trenches, you know me, bro. Woke up too late. Nah, I didn't even wake up too late. I just didn't stream the prelims. I didn't want to stream the prelims. Because that's what I'm gonna do for most of the Apex cards now. Is like, if I don't like the card, or if I like don't like the prelims on it, I'm just not gonna stream them. Because then I can actually go through. I actually do like the prelims next week, low-key. I actually do like the prelims next week, and it's on at 9. One of the main things about me not streaming the prelims is because I know I'm gonna be tired after I'm done this shit, because it's 6 a.m. I'm gonna be tired. But if I stream for 6 hours, I'm gonna be way more tired than if I stream for 3 hours. Especially if the card's dog shit and I've got to do some other shit. But I actually kind of like the prelims next week. The prelims for the next card actually look pretty good. And I also bought this. Like, I'll show you little upgrades to the fucking setup. Little upgrades. I bought a camera, okay? Camera. I didn't realize that a camera needs a lens, bro. Nobody told me that shit. So I had to buy the lens. The lens is coming tomorrow. So the video you see tomorrow will be my first video ever made with an actual camera instead of just using my phone. So, you know, we're coming up in the world. We got some new shit going on. We got a whole bunch, all right? Just know the kid's working, trying to get better, trying to, you know, dedicate myself to my craft. But next week we actually have some good fights. Felipe dos Santos, really, really good. Andre Lima is also really, really good. So that's a fucking fire fight. Andre Petrosky, I hate the way they just throw him at the end of cards now when, like, Andre Petrosky I actually quite like. Isaac Dolgarian, another dog, took a loss, but it'll be interesting to see how he rebounds. And then apart from that, main card's good. Main card is good on the ship. Matt Schnell coming back. Big Matt Schnell, you gotta appreciate him. What was that, a nut shot or something? I wasn't even looking at this shit. I wasn't looking at all. Harry, you promised to mod me first, bro. I'm really most OG of them all. Been here since I thought a camera. I thought a camera came with a lens. I thought the same shit, bro. I thought the same fucking shit. Like, am I tweaking for that? Like, I bought the camera and I was like, oh yeah, straight up, we're good. I'll show it you. I'll show you what happens. I bought the camera. I was like, we're good. Yeah, okay. Turn the camera on, and the camera screen is just like all blurry. Let me fucking take this thing off. The camera screen just looks like that. It just looks like white, okay? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, did Amazon break my shit or something? Then I look it up, and essentially the whole internet just calls me dumb. I go to Reddit right away, and some guy's just like, yeah, you shouldn't buy shit if you don't know anything about it. And I was like, all right, fuck you, bro. Little dickhead. But yeah, no, that's tomorrow. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll see a little upgrade in the camera quality of the shit that I'm doing. But yeah, no, this fight night's actually good. I'm excited. I like stream. I'm going to stream a lot more next week too. I'm going to stream a lot more next week because the Black Ops 6 beta is out. I'm not sure how many of you guys play Call of Duty. I'm not sure how many of you guys are actually interested in Call of Duty. But when the Black Ops 6 beta comes out, we're going to do some gaming streams for sure. For sure, we're going to do some gaming streams. Just to, you know, fucking... Because I like streaming a lot, but it's just like, I have to have shit to stream, you know what I mean? Like, I feel... I don't just want to, like, fire the camera on and just fucking talk. Even though I could, but that's pretty much what I do in the videos anyway. So you see like 15 minutes of me a day anyway. But yeah, no, this beta is out in 5 days. I think it's out this Thursday. This Thursday, I think the beta's out, so that should be fucking fire. Zombies 2, when the actual game comes out, it comes out late October, but I'm going to play the shit out of this. So I'm going to have a lot of streams next week. If any of you boys are playing the beta, fuck it, we'll hop in. Game with all the boys. Yeah, for sure, Amir, you can play. Bro, the lenses are dumb expensive, bro. I shit myself. Okay, so the camera that I bought, I think it cost like 500 euro, maybe like 580 or something, okay? Which I was already like, bro, that's steep. That's like me just being like, okay, I'm just not going to eat for the rest of the month. You know what I mean? I'm just going to not eat. I'm just going to not eat, not do anything for the rest of the month because I need this shit, you know? Gotta sacrifice. So then I find out that you need a lens and I'm like, bro, fuck, I need a lens? Like, what is this bullshit? That might really just dox myself. But I was like, I need a lens. And then fucking, I look up lenses, bro. They're all dumb expensive, bro. Like, they're all just dumb expensive. This is the first shit that I look up when it comes out. And it's all just like 400 euro, 267, 2,400, 700, 600. And I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, what is this shit? And especially like for all like the lenses that actually make sense, like all the lenses from companies that like you've actually ever heard of before are all fucking stupid expensive. And then you get like these little Temu companies down here and I can't buy a fucking Temu lens, you know what I mean? So I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? But it's okay because we found a lens. It's fine. Round 2, this Edmund Shabazian Gerald Meerschaert fight. I do actually like this matchup for Edmund Shabazian too. I'm going to change my picture from to Rob Whittaker from Jones. Oh, damn. Edmund Shabazian fucking ground and pound. Wait, this fight could be over. Yeah, no. Ooh, no, he's surviving. He's hanging in there. He's hanging in, bro. My left arm is actually so fucked. You guys have no idea, okay? My left arm, I actually can't feel it. I was at jiu-jitsu on Friday, okay? So yesterday for me, but technically 2 days ago, bro. I was at jiu-jitsu. I was triangling someone, okay? And obviously, like, when you get to a certain point of a triangle, you're holding your own leg. So I was holding my right leg with my left arm, kind of like pulling it down. And bro, when I finished the triangle and the guy tapped, I could not feel my arm, bro. I couldn't feel my arm when it was done. Oh my fucking God. And now my arm has been in so much pain ever since. I appreciate that, Esrom. I appreciate that. I gotta tweet out my shit and say that everything's live and say that we're good to go. This fight's actually been a decent fight. This has been back and forth. Gerald Meerschaert, I don't know how the fuck he actually just survived that. I thought he was done for sure. I thought he was done. But he's looking okay. Edmund Shabazian in the mount. What's he going to do for the mount? Edmund Shabazian, someone that actually fooled me, bro. Like, he fooled me. Full on fooled me. Because I just thought he was going to be good. Little guillotine attempt from Gerald Meerschaert. He's kind of not in a great guillotine spot, though, because his head's too far. It's hard to get, like, an actual good grip around his head. Guillotine's the one submission that I'm fucking god tier at, bro. Bro, I'm actually god tier at fucking guillotines. No bullshit. Like me and Dustin Poirier, I don't really like Dustin Poirier that much as a fighter. I don't mind him. I like the stuff that he does for charity, and he seems like a kind of decent guy. But anytime Dustin Poirier wins, he's just like a dick, and that's what I don't like about him. Like the Michael Chandler clip, all those different clips. But the one thing that me and Dustin Poirier have in common is jumping that gilly. Bro, if you give me any even semblance that the guillotine might be on, I'm jumping on that motherfucker immediately, bro. No regard for my own life, no regard for where that could take me. I'm jumping on a guillotine. Should I change my profile picture from Jon Jones? Should I change my profile picture from Jon Jones to Volk or Robert Whittaker? It depends what... I feel like Rob Whittaker's low-key... I don't know. I like them both, to be honest. I like them both pretty much the same. Whichever... Well, I suppose Robert Whittaker's fighting sooner, so I'd probably say Robert Whittaker. I wonder when Volkanovski's coming back, because when was the Ilya Topuria fight? That was what, February? That was nearly 6 months ago. Yeah, so I suppose he hasn't actually been gone for that long. I want to see Volkanovski come back maybe like December, like a late December card. Chano was pouring his blood all over Dustin's face. Yeah, but Dustin even in interviews after that said that like he loved that shit, and that's what MMA is. Damn, another fucking guillotine. No, Edmund Shabazian guillotine attempt. No, he's not gonna get it. He's not gonna get to put around. I do love, bro, I just want to see one guillotine, bro. Like, guillotines never come off in the UFC, and I don't know how, because I tap a lot of people with guillotines. And I tap, like, some decent people with guillotines. Oh, arm triangle. That's the submission I get caught in 24/7. He's tapping. Gerald Mearshart submits Edmund Shabazian. Nice little arm triangle. Just went, what, side control right to mount into an arm triangle? What's good, Caesar? Let me go over here. What do I need to do? Tweet my shit out. Bro, every time I go back to my Discord, bro, every time I make a video, Caesar and fucking like everyone else is there is just going crazy about what I said about Jon Jones, bro. Anytime I go to my Discord, it's all just people talking about Jon Jones, bro. Which is crazy to me, because these motherfuckers just, bro, like, how much people hate Jon Jones is crazy. It makes me like Jon Jones more, like, because he's hated so much. If Jon Jones was, like, super loved by all the fans, I don't think I'd like him as much as I like him now, but I just want to see him come back, do well. But that was actually a crazy comeback. Nice knee right to the fucking, nice knee right to the liver by Edmund Shabazi, and then he gets in, gets top man. Gerald Mearshart after takes him down. What did he do? He's in half guard here. Bro, Edmund Shabazian's defensive grappling is not good. I'm not going to lie. Like, he just let him pass so easy. He must have been tired as fuck. But that was only the second round, too. Why was good MMA and art? I wanted to talk about Dricus, but you had to talk about John, didn't you? Yeah, but I looked at, like, I'll look at most of the shit that's said on my Discord. If you just say some bullshit, I'm not going to respond to it, bro. Like, you said something like, do you disagree about, do you take back what you said about Dricus and Izzy? And I was like, well, no, I pretty much, like, I didn't say anything that I would take back now. And then you were like, oh, you said that Dricus wasn't a good tactician or some shit. Oh, no, you said, do you agree that tactics is better than technique now? And I was like, the fuck? I didn't say that at all. I changed my profile. Is it good? I can't see it that well because I actually do like it. I know what photo it is. I can't see it that well because like all the little icons are tiny. But I know what the photo is. It's him like beating his chest. I can't do it because my left arm like might actually be broken or some shit. I'm not even joking. I might have torn something in like right here. Bro, I swear to God I might have torn something. Like I can't pick anything up. And I can't do anything. My arm is just in fucking pain constantly. Bro changed his profile picture from Jon Jones to Robert Whittaker. Yeah, we gotta get more Jon Jones rappers around the community. Who are you siding with in the main event? Caio Borralho is my guy. I've talked about Caio Borralho for I don't know how long. I've been high on Caio Borralho for maybe 2 years now. I think I've liked Caio Borralho for. So Caio Borralho. He's the one that I think he has potential to be a UFC champion. And that's kind of crazy because 185 is so fucking stacked. But I seriously do think that he's the potential to be a UFC champion. See, but Dricus' tactics and game plans aren't even that good either, bro. Like, Dricus did not out-tactic Izzy in that fight. He didn't do it. This old man is just him on the ground. What the fuck? Edmund Shabazian's young as fuck, bro. Damn, Gerald Meerschaert has the most finishes in UFC middleweight history. I didn't realize he had 54 MMA fights. This is Caio Borralho. We are the Fighting Nerds, bro. Fighting Nerds has some dogs. If you want to look at prospects that I like, all you have to do is pretty much look at the Fighting Nerds gym. Look, let me look it up. I'll show you everybody that's in it. Topology, the Fighting Nerds. Fighting Nerds gym page. Look at this shit, bro. Look at how many fucking elite fighters they have in this shit. You have... See, I hate the way it doesn't list them in like order of how they really should be. But they have Carlos Pradas, Thiago Moises, Caio Borralho, Jan Silva, Mauricio Ruffi. Like, they have a ton of fucking like elite Brazilians on the way up. I don't actually know this guy. Junior Diaz. Most of the guys that you're looking for that will actually be decent will have a fight scheduled. Well, of course, I don't know him. He's 2-1, 1-1. But essentially, they're the main guys that are on the come up because I'm pretty sure it's a relatively new gym. Like, these are the only guys that actually have a lot of fights in it. Everyone else is just like 0-1, 2-1. Yeah, 1-2, 1-1, 2-1, 2-0. Khalil Rountree Jr. in the crowd, the man that stole a shot away from Ankalaev. I'm excited for that Khalil Rountree Jr. fight, but fuck, bro. Gerald looks old. I'm going to say old man. Gerald is hella underrated. I don't think he's underrated. I feel like he's in that like right spot for where he is. You know what I mean? Like nobody thinks he's really, really bad. Nobody thinks he's really, really good. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he's pretty like, not that he's non-consequential in the division, but I feel like he's below the Neil Magny's of the world where they get fed to contenders. He's like that tier below of getting fed to a contender. I'd love to see Bo Nickel fight him next, honestly. Bo Nickel against Gerald Meerschaert. I think that'd be a good fight. Or Bo Nickel against what the fuck is the guy's name? The guy that won ADCC. I can picture his fucking face, bro. What is his face? What is his face? What is his name? I can picture his face. Bro, what is the guy's name that I'm thinking of? The guy at 185 wanna change the chat to only subscribers? I don't really mind. Like, people can chat if they're not a subscriber. It doesn't really bother me that much. Michael Morales looking ready, though. He's got that new little fresh look. He got a beard now. Okay. Okay, Michael, I see you. He looks way better with a beard. I'm not going to lie to you. But I saw the odds for this shit, bro. The odds on this shit are crazy. Like, if I wasn't such a big fan of Michael Morales, I would seriously be thinking about betting on Neil Magny. Because Neil Magny's played spoiler before. He's caused upsets before. And for some reason, the UFC just don't seem to think that he can cause an upset here, when I really do think he can. Like, if we go down, where is it? Fight night. Here we go. Bro, he's a fucking huge favorite, Michael Morales. Like, a huge favorite against him. And I just don't understand that. Caio Borralho is also a huge favorite against Jared Cannonier. Bro, if you put together this little parlay, this is not a bad bet, low key. This is not a bad bet at all. If you're to put together like a Jared Cannonier and who the fuck is it? Oh, I can't believe I just forgot his name. Jared Cannonier and Neil Magny parlay, bro, that would low key hit. Oh, you can't bet on it now, can you? Oh, no bet. Like 22, if you put 10 on that, you get fucking 220 back. That's a lot. If you put €2 on it, you could get 50 back. Like, that's low-key what you're looking for, bro. Neil Magny or Spider-Man? Give me fucking Spider-Man. Give me Michael Morales. And Michael Morales is another guy that I've loved for fucking ages, bro. I've loved him for so long. I saw that Vinicius Oliveira fight, bro. That KO was tough, bro. Vinicius Oliveira is a fucking dog, bro. That guy's a dog. Another guy that I've talked about a ton on prospects. They're just all there. And that's what I kind of like about the UFC cards now, is that, like, we'll at least have one or two prospects where, like, I'm excited to see them fight. Like, why I stream the main card on this is because I have prospects that I really, really like fighting, and the tough finales. I like to see the guys that win tough. Even though most of the time they turn out to be dog shit, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, most of the guys that have come through tough in, like, the last 5 years have not been good. Neil Magny is constantly fed to contenders. Hopefully my boy upsets the odds tonight. Yeah, but that's like Neil Magny's role. I was thinking about this before I started streaming, okay? I'm actually interested to hear what you boys think. Would you rather be a guy like Neil Magny where you're ranked, okay, but you always get fed to like the new up-and-coming contender and you're always pretty much an underdog in every fight? Or would you rather be like a can crusher where you're like 4-0 inside the UFC, 5-0 inside the UFC, but you're never going to be ranked and you're never going to be able to beat anybody good inside the rankings or anybody good in general? Which one would you guys rather be? I think I'd probably rather be the guy that's outside the rankings and like be a can crusher, sure, not be an actual good UFC fighter, probably not get paid as much as Neil Magny, but at least you're not going into every fight like, here's another fight, man, gonna lose again. I just realized your accent is as heavy as I thought. Most people from Dublin have a heavier accent, or am I tripping? It's just people from North Dublin have a different accent to the accent that I have. So I have a heavy South Dublin accent, and North Dublin is like Conor McGregor. Or like technically where Conor McGregor is from is South Dublin, but he has a North Dublin accent. Michael Morales walking out. I actually think that this fight night is really stacked. Like, this is how the fight night should be. Even if they're in the Apex, if you have good fights on in the Apex, I don't think it's as bad. I'd like to see them in a crowd. I just think it would be fun. And obviously, I'd like to see the UFC. The one thing for fight nights that I think the UFC should do more is that, like, bring all of the fight nights international. You know what I mean? Like, have most fight nights be international fight nights and just go to, like, random cities around the world. Because I really do think that, like the crowds would be so good. If you go to Switzerland once in every 3 years, once in every 4 years, even if Switzerland get a dog shit fight night, the crowd's just going to be fucking active, bro. The one that gets me less brain damage, that's kind of fair. I'd rather be a can crusher. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I never realized Neil Magny's nickname is the Haitian Sensation. There's no way Michael Morales does not have the nickname Spider-Man. I refuse to believe it, bro. I refuse to believe that he does not have the nickname Spider-Man. I was watching the college football game that was on in Dublin today. There was one on in Dublin. I didn't go to it. I thought about it, but I didn't. I was watching it, and bro, I'm so fucking excited to just see actual American football back that I was watching fucking high school American football. The #1 team in the nation for high school American football against the #5 team in the nation. Fucking dog fight. I only watched the first half. I didn't watch the second half, but it was a dog fight. All these random ass ads you always get on ESPN, bro. Like, what are these fucking ads? I mean, ESPN Plus. I don't mean ESPN. I'm confident that Conor would clear Justin and Chandler up 100%. Justin, you need to see what his chin looked like after that Max Holloway fight, but I'd lean towards him. And Chandler, I think so too. Chandler, I think he beats. I just need him to fucking get back in the cage, though. Like, the UFC is so much better when Conor McGregor is fighting. It's not even close. I also didn't realize Virgil Ortiz Jr. is actually is fighting today, bro. The fucking card that got announced for that Better BF Bivol fight is crazy, bro. Did you guys see that card? That card is fucking sick, bro. You have Better BF against Bivol. You have Shakur Stevenson's on it. You've got a ton of guys. Let me pull it up. Does Ireland have a good roster of UFC fighters? They have Ian Gary, Conor, Sean O'Bannon, Kiefer Crosby, Kalen Loughran. I think they're the only 5 that are in the UFC right now. Maybe I'm forgetting one. I think they're the only 5. There's another one that just got signed or might be getting signed after her road to the UFC performance as well. Another girl, not a guy. You think Conor resigns with the UFC or he leaves and goes to BKFC? I'm not sure how well Conor would fare in BKFC. Like, BKFC for me is the kind of promotion that you go to if you don't have money and you're coming off the end of your UFC career, which like kind of sucks for fighters, but it's also just like, it is what it is, you know what I mean? Like, the UFC also doesn't pay fighters well, but I can't see a reason for Conor to go in there and get hit with somebody's bare knuckles, get his face all busted up and everything, unless they give him a really easy matchup. I just can't see it. Isn't Sean O'Malley Irish American? Nah, he's American. If you're not born in Ireland or like live in Ireland or have lived in Ireland, you're not like, I don't count you as Irish. Like Sean O'Malley's grandfather or something might have been Irish, or his great grandfather might have been Irish, but that doesn't mean he's Irish. Like, his dad's American, Sean O'Malley's American. I don't think Sean O'Malley's ever been to Ireland. And like, fuck, we'll take him, bro. I'll take him 100% of the day. He can, you know, he signs up for a passport, he can come and get it. But he's not really Irish. BKFC is tailor-made for Conor, though? No, I don't think so. I think BKFC is actually not tailor-made for Conor. Like, Conor McGregor, like, I can't see why it's more tailor-made for him than the UFC is. You know what I mean? Because is there grappling in BKFC or not? I don't think that there's grappling. I think it's just, like, boxing with elbows, isn't it? You saw Aljo as a corner coach. He really be doing side quests. He corners a lot of guys. He corners Merab. There's a lot of guys out of that Serra-Longa gym that get cornered by Aljo. Who got B-Vol or better BF? I think I'm pretty 50-50 on it. I actually don't know. Like, a second ago, I was thinking in my head, I read it, and I thought to myself, B-Vol's going to win it, but I'm not sure, bro. It's so hard to stay away from better BF's power for 12 rounds. But I think I'm going to go with B-Vol. I think I'm going to go with B-Vol. So what's your prediction? You think Conor leaves the UFC after 2 fights? It depends what fights are in the pipeline for him, you know what I mean? Like, if Conor loses to Chandler 100%, I think he's going to leave the UFC after 2 fights. But if Conor beats Chandler, and then all of a sudden they have, you know, like a Justin Gaethje or a Dustin Poirier fight lined up, and then he could get a title shot at, you know, at 170. Like, I think Conor, if I was Conor right now, I'd say, bro, give me the title shot at 170. Give me that title shot at 170. You have Belal, who's just as fucking small as he is. Belal's also a midget. Belal is the worst champion you're going to see at 170 for I don't know how long. Like, if you look at the future guys that are coming up, Shavkat, JDM, Ian Gary, all of those different guys, Leon Edwards could get it back. Like, Belal is the worst out of all of those guys by far. So if I was Conor McGregor, that's what I'd try to do. I'd try to get a 170-pound title shot and just try to become the first triple champion in UFC history. Conor's got some long ass arms, yeah, bro. He's fucking all of those like really, really good UFC fighters all have long arms. Like John Jones has like the average wingspan of like a 7-foot man or a 7'1" man. I think he does boxing over UFC after the contract is over. True, he could just get a bag, bro. Like if he gets a bag, he'll probably do boxing. Man, I really want Conor to resign and try to see him go for one more run. However, that ain't hopeful since he doesn't fight as much anymore. I'd love to like be on the inside of that, you know what I mean? Like I'd love to know what goes on between those Dana and Conor negotiations. Is it Dana that doesn't want him to fight? Is it Conor that doesn't want to fight? Because everything we see from Conor, everything we hear from Conor is that he wants to fight and that he's constantly asking for fights and shit. Yeah, no, I was talking about that, bless him, that like if it was me and I didn't love both the guys, bro, there's people just getting fucking steak dinners front row at the Apex. What the fuck? But if it was me, I'd bet against both Michael Morales and Caio Borralho. The odds are just too good. Jones gets outboxed by a lot of fighters, though. Outboxed, yes. Outstruck, no. Conor would give trouble to Shavkat? I don't know. I think that Shavkat's the worst matchup you could give Conor. Just because he has that same kind of pressure wrestling, elite submissions, decent on the feet, like not good enough to be better than Conor on the feet, I don't think, from what we've seen really, but definitely good enough to, you know, keep Conor at bay. And I don't think Conor's gonna have enough power to KO Shavkat, and that's how he wins that fight. What country am I from? I've told you already in the past streams. Let's see if you have good memory. Hint, it's in the Middle East. I'm trying to remember. I do remember it. It's somewhere fucking... It's not just like a base Middle East country. Like, it's not like the first one that comes to your head. It's somewhere like weird in the Middle East. Somewhere that's like relatively small. You know what I mean? Shavkat would also tower over Conor. That is true. Shavkat's big as fuck. Bro, ever since Ian Gary fought Neil Magny, everybody just calf kicks the absolute dog shit out of him. I feel bad for him. I'm trying to think what country you're from. I can't remember it. It'll come to me. Neil Magny gets a nice little body lock. Might be able to take down Michael Morales. Got him pushed up against the fence. A minute and a half gone in the first round. Tries to dip down into a double leg. This is actually good takedown defense for Michael Morales. And it was something that I was interested to see because Michael Morales is like he's kind of like relatively unknown, you know what I mean, from what we've seen. I wanted to see him wrestle, and I wanted to see Neil Magny actually try to test his wrestling, but this is good takedown defense. The only thing that I want Michael Morales to do, yeah, okay, he's starting to do it now, is to fight the hands. When he has like his legs stretched out there and he has that deep base, I want to see him try fight the hands. Because I don't think it's that difficult to break a body lock. Country starts with a Y. Yemen. Has to be Yemen. I knew it was Yemen too. I was going to say it, bro. I was going to say Yemen. Fuck, I didn't say it there. If you throw Q leg kick and it gets checked, does it still count as a strike? I don't really know, because the fight that like makes me think about that and not know is that Sean Strickland Israel Adesanya fight. Israel Adesanya must have thrown 100 leg kicks, and I think 60 of them got checked. But when you look at all like the significant striking and all the stats on those, they popped up as strikes. So I'm actually not sure if you check a leg kick, if it gets counted or not, or like what metric they use. Because it seems like they just don't count shit as like, they don't count checks as anything. But I suppose it's kind of like well, in boxing, if you land a punch and it's on their glove, or like they get their glove up to block it. No, it counts as a miss. Then I don't know who the fuck does like the counting of that, and like who decides whether it's checked or not, because they're terrible at their job. I can't lie. There's a ton of kicks that I see every single fight that get checked. Michael Morales still up against the fence, needs to try and reverse this position or roll away from this. This was what I wanted to see. I wanted to see this from Neil Magny, to see how does Michael Morales actually do when he's getting wrestled, because right now he's currently losing this round. Breaks up the body lock. Okay, spins off. Oh, he hurt him. He hurt Neil Magny bad. Spinning elbow. Spinning elbow off the clinch. Lands a big one when he gets inside too. Neil Magny has him trapped in half guard. Needs to try and clear that second leg, pass guard, and once he passes guard, he can start to, you know, work from Neil Magny does have his arm trapped though. No, he's fine now. Neil Magny trying to stand up. He's not going to be able to do it from there though. He's got too much pressure. That spinning elbow was insane, bro. That was nice. And I can't even really shout that much because it is 3:47 in the morning. But that was nice as fuck, bro. You gotta add. I do have monetization on. I can turn off the monetization. Just because I'm a good guy, man. You know me. Oh, he's got him hurt again. Michael Morales pushed him up in the corner. Oh, see, this is what you want from Michael Morales. Passes guard into the mount position. Now from mount, he can try actually really get to work. Oh, Neil Magny is in a terrible spot right now. He's trying to use his legs to like push off the cage and try like roll him over. Oh, went flat on his back. This is where you look for a rear naked. Michael Morales submission win on the way. No, he's just ground and pounding him. Yeah, this fight's done. Michael Morales gets it done via first round KO. Okay, Michael. We didn't see a lot from him though. Like, I hate saying this shit because it's a really, really good performance, and like he gets into the rankings, no problems. Everything's really good. But we didn't see the stuff that I kind of wanted to see. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to see how does he do against, you know, like defensive wrestling and stuff. Put it on. I gotta add as soon as you scream. Nah, it's whatever. Like, realistically, like unless you have like a shit ton of people watching, streams, it doesn't matter that much. Like, you're gonna make like fuck all money for no reason. No upsetting the odds for my boy Neil. Yeah, that was a nice ass reversal. And then that spinning elbow hurt Neil Magny bad. I'm not sure if he ever actually recovered from there. I didn't see Michael Morales' guard pass either. He just kind of ended up in mount. You deserve to make money. Yeah, but it's not enough money to make a difference. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really bother me. I actively turn it off for this shit. For videos, that shit's gonna be on. It's gonna be on. Who's on right now? Neil Magny and Michael Morales just fought now. After that, we have the two tough finales. So we have the 145 tough finale, and what's the other one? 185? Are the coaches still in the corner, by the way? Is Valentina and Alexa Grasso, are they still their corner men for the final, or does it go back to like who their actual gym was? I can't remember what it was last year. I think that Conor and Michael Chandler were both in the crowd, but I don't think they were actually cornering them. It'll be interesting to hear who he calls out too. Trying to think of a good call out for him. Ian Gary, MVP Michael Morales would be fun, man. That would be fucking sick. Might be a step too far though. But he just beat Neil Magny, who's number 12. Who do you guys think that Michael Morales fights next? I really don't know. Like, I can't think of it. There's no real bad matchups. I think Ian Gary might be too high up for him. MVP coming off a loss, that would be a pretty fun fight. Kevin Holland, that would be a decent fight. How do you think Conor versus Ian Gary would go prime for prime? Conor, well, it depends. Ian Gary's a 170. So, like, that's if Conor McGregor's a 145, Ian Gary probably wins. Just Ian Gary's a lot bigger. But if like, take weight away, Conor McGregor smokes him. It's not even close. Probably Luque. Luque's not a bad shout, actually. Luque would be a pretty fun fight. Maybe he gets the... No, I wouldn't. I was going to say maybe he gets the loser of Gilbert Burns against Sean Brady, but I actually don't like that fight for him. I think he fights down the rankings since he jumped from not ranked to 12. I don't think so because he's a prodigy. He's got too much juice inside the UFC right now. Unless, like, do people like him a lot? Like, you guys see people like Michael Morales a lot? Did you see Toporius attacking the body game plan against Max? Did he say that shit? Because usually if that's your game plan, you're not just going to come out and say it. MVP might be a tough style from, but a couple good tests before pushing him into the top 10 is probably better than a good matchup in the top 10 to boost him up the rankings. Yeah, I want to know what the UFC do with him, because typically they don't make prospects fight down the rankings once they kind of get their push, you know what I mean? Like, once you get a win like that, obviously you see, like, Peyton Talbot will fight down the rankings 2 or 3 times. Bo Nickel will fight guys that are way worse than him 2 or 3 times. But I'm not sure if they'll do the same with Michael Morales. I think they probably will give him a test, but a winnable test, you know what I mean? Like, I think if MVP loses his next fight or something like that, they'll probably give him that. Michael should fight Kevin Holland. If he fights that, is Kevin Holland not above Neil Magny in the rankings at 70? Let me pull up the rankings. UFC rankings. Let's see at 170 who's in the rankings. So we have over here welterweight. Who could he fight? Him against Wonderboy would be good too. Him against Wonderboy would be fun, man. That would be a good ass fight. Then you have him against Jeff Neal, but that would just kind of be doing the shit that damn, MVP's at 14. Yeah, MVP's probably too big of a test for 14, to be honest. I didn't realize that the rankings look like this. You probably fight either Jeff Neal or Wonderboy. An aging Wonderboy, like, I don't want to see Wonderboy just get sacrificed to another killer. In his last fights, he's had fucking Shavkat, and now they're giving him Michael Morales too. But Michael Morales is a lot more winnable of a fight for Wonderboy than what Shavkat was. Like, Shavkat was legit just like, we're tossing this guy to the fucking wolves, bro. People are speculating based on his recent sparring footage. I wouldn't mind him ripping Max to the body. Like, if you're telling me that's his game plan going into it, I wouldn't think that that's a bad idea. Magny's ranking is a bit sus at this point, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. I think that Magny shouldn't have been the 12th ranked guy in the division. But then again, in his last fight was that Mike Mallow fight, wasn't it? Beating Mike Mallow in your last fight's a good win. But I don't think that, like, I think MVP's a lot better than he is. And MVP lost to Ian Gary in a UD, but it wasn't like a super dominant fight, you know what I mean? If you search up Izzy's name, it says New Zealand mixed martial arts, not Nigerian. I mean, DDP just bought off Google. If that's Wikipedia, I'm pretty sure anybody can just change it, because you see it all the time after, like, some crazy shit happens. I wonder what Ilia Topuria's game plan was going to be. My favorite Ilia Topuria game plan, like, if you're asking me what I would, if I was Ilia Topuria, what would I do to beat Max Holloway? It would be wrestle. That's what I would do. I would kind of, like, stand up maybe the first minute and a half of fight, try get a takedown, try hold him down, and then if he gets back up with a minute to go, with a minute and a half to go, you at least have the takedown secured, and then you're already winning the fight. Diego Lopez is in the crowd. Bro, I can't wait for him against Brian Ortega. Ever since I started to do jiu-jitsu now, bro. By the way, I got my 2nd stripe. You're now talking to a 2-stripe white belt in jiu-jitsu. Just now, you better respect me when you see that shit. People were really getting mad for Gary for grappling against MVP. Yeah, I don't understand that. But you have to understand, people are just going to hate on Ian Gary regardless because he's Ian Gary. You know what I mean? It's the same with John Jones. People are going to hate on what John Jones does. People are going to hate on what Ian Gary does. Paddy Pimblett, they used to do it to. Izzy, they do it to a lot. Like, there's a ton of guys where it's just like, if you kind of get in that bubble where some, like, big MMA YouTuber or some big MMA Twitter guy says that they don't like you, then a bunch of people just start to adopt that opinion too. Ilia's not going to need to wrestle Ilia by UD same way Volk did. I don't think so. Ilya is not Volk, bro. He doesn't have Volk's he doesn't have Volk's versatility on the feet. Like Volk can do everything in the striking. He can, you know, like his calf kicks are really good. His body kicks are really good. His Muay Thai is fantastic. Great boxing. Like he can do everything on the feet. Super well rounded. Ilya doesn't have that same well roundedness. In my opinion, I think the fight's gonna be close. But in my opinion, if Ilya Topuria decides to stand up with Max Holloway, he's gonna lose the fight. Not gonna lie, MVP let me down at this point in your career. You should have better takedown defense. I just think that he didn't expect Ian Gary to come in and try take him down. Like you should expect the unexpected in those fights, but I really don't think that he expected Ian Gary to actually try take him down. Volk is more floaty, yeah. Like he's a lot more fluid of a striker, but Volk also doesn't have the KO power Ilya does. If Ilya knocks out Max Holloway, bro, he's fucking different, bro. He just might be the greatest ever. Bro, they have flipped around that fucking main card for the Sphere probably 50 times. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, what is the main card? Daniel Zellhuber, it says now, is on the main card, whereas if you check like a week ago, Daniel Zellhuber was fucking the first fight opening up the prelims. Like, I don't know if these guys even know what the fuck is going on. Like, look, if I go over here and show you what Wikipedia says it is, and Wikipedia is usually the most updated, like the card is completely different. Ronaldo Rodriguez against Odie Osborne was the fight that opened up the main card for the UFC, at least on the UFC graphic. Then Daniel Zellhuber was up here in this 4th spot. So like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, bro. I really don't know. I also don't know why the shit is so long, bro. Like, I don't know why it's that long. It just shouldn't be. Damn, that guy looks young as fuck. What age is that guy that's fighting in this tough season? Let me look this shit up, bro, because that guy looks fucking young. He looks like 20. He looks like 22, 23 at most. Let me look up these guys. Let's see. What age is Marian Santos? Yeah, he's 24 years old. I thought that. I was like, bro, this guy looks fucking young. Has anybody actually been really tapped in with this tough season? Not really. He had no real takedown defense. Yeah, but yeah, I want to see give Michael Morales matchups where he can just strike. You know what I mean? Let's see a Michael Morales Wonderboy matchup. That would be fun as fuck. Max Holloway versus Aljamain Sterling at featherweight. Who wins? Max Holloway absolutely dog walks Aljo. And I like Aljo. I think he's a little bit underrated. But Max Holloway absolutely fucking cooks him, bro. It's not even close. Maybe Wikipedia just hate Africans. Who knows? Who knows? Short break in progress. Please stay tuned. What's the next fight? Oh, yeah, the tough fight. So we have the 2 tough fights, right? Yeah, we have the 2 tough fights. Then we have the women's MMA fight. Then we have the main event. I'm super excited for this main event. Who do you guys think is going to win that? Do you guys think Jared Cannonier or Caio Borralho? I do think Jared Cannonier's been a little bit slept on, but like Caio Borralho is different too. Like Caio Borralho is elite to the elite. He's one of the best fighters at 185 for sure. But I think it's a big step up. Like it's an early step up. Wikipedia is weird with nationality. You'll see guys be listed as different nations or on different cards. Yeah, Wikipedia, I said it before, but anybody can change it and anybody can like talk about it. So if someone says that if someone says Izzy's from New Zealand, okay, all you have to do is be able to submit like a tiny bit of evidence with it as well, or for it to be plausible for Izzy to be from New Zealand, and then they'll change it. Like, I don't think you can change Izzy's nationality to fucking Irish, but I think that you can, like, if you have some evidence to say that so-and-so is from here, they'll do it. It says DDP is Dutch. Yeah, the nationalities are just weird on it. Aljo's grappling can definitely give Max some problems. It could, but Max's takedown defense is solid, and his jiu-jitsu is not bad. Like, he doesn't have bad jiu-jitsu. It's not as good as Aljamain Sterling's, but it's definitely not bad either. And I also think if Sean O'Malley's knocking you out, bro, Max Holloway's knocking out 55ers. If Sean O'Malley's knocking you out, we really need to see, like, how's that chin holding up? Caio, but the power of Cannonier is crazy, so he has a chance. Yeah, I think so. It's crazy because if Jared Cannonier loses this fight, He's gone from like the number 4 guy in the division getting super unlucky in that fight against Nasruddin Imavov, where the fight just got called way too early. It was the ref's fault. And now all of a sudden he's going to be like the 10th ranked guy in the division. He's probably going to retire if he loses this. I guess, like, if I was him, I'd do it. Obviously, I don't know his financial situation and everything. But if I was him, that's what I'd do. I'd fucking retire if I lost a shit. Because there's just no point in you sticking around when you're not a big name. Like, you're old already. What is he, 40 or 41 right now? Like, if he loses this fight, there's no way he gets another title shot. They're showing a little cinematic of the streets of Vegas. I didn't realize Vegas had a fucking pyramid in it. Bro, Dana White always hires the fucking baddest gal on the planet. I can't even lie to you. Caio Borralho's got some fucking drip on. He's wearing this like flame suit, bro. It's like this black suit that has flames on both the sides. You just got that shit open. You know that you're in good shape when you can wear a suit just straight up open and nobody has any problems. Max knocked out Justy over an accumulation of damage? Nah, I don't think so. He one-punch KO'd Justin. Like, you don't flatline someone like that over an accumulation of damage. That's like saying that Alex Pereira knocked out Israel Adesanya over an accumulation of damage, when it's not true. Oh shit, someone got injured in it? G. Torres? This is the featherweight bracket. Oh, so both these guys are 45ers. Is there anyone there that I actually know? Oh, Guillermo Torres, I know. He's 40, yeah, like he's at a stage now where it's like, bro, it's fucking do or die, you know what I mean? Like, you've pretty much got to get out of there. You're, like, there's just no point in him taking brain damage, because there's no way he wins the title at 40, unless the guy's fucking, I don't know, Randy Couture. And even Randy Couture, like, having a Randy Couture type situation where someone wins at that old at this stage would be crazy. I love the way that they're giving every fucking promo on the planet for this shit. This main event fight better not be starting at 6 a.m. It better be a fucking 5:30 one. I actually have 8:56 in the account. Ride for your mother, die for your brother. I like the 23-year-old. I'm going to bet on his ass. We're going to go Robert Valentin, Myron Santos, because I like him. He's young, hungry. That's what we're looking for. And then, who else can I load into this shit just to make it a little bit more saucy? Give me Caio Borralho. And then Tabitha Ricci. Fuck it, a little 8 to turn into what, 40? 8-year round to 45? That's not bad. That'll be a nice little come up. That could technically, if this hits, I could get BO6 for pretty much for free. Which would be nice, I can't lie to you. I could do with it right now. I have a series video idea called Go To Bates, where you take 2 UFC fighters and break down their career to see who's the greater all time. I did that for shorts. What I would like to do is maybe something like that, but with another person. I need to find the right person to do it with. It might be a separate channel in itself where it's just me and said other person. But you know, like the clips that you see like a lot of podcasts do, and you see them do it for like 60 seconds, or you'll see someone do like a 1 hour 30 podcast based on that type of thing. I would like to do a channel where it's just like 10 minutes of that, you know what I mean? Where it's just like 10-minute videos. It's not like the whole podcast thing, so it's like 1 hour 30 or something. But podcast type style videos and type conversations, but it's just 10 minutes. But yeah, no, I might do something like that. If I can find the right person to do it with, I'd like to do some shit like that. Where it's just like me and another guy that I'm fucking with. Justin said himself that that had nothing to do with it. Justin himself said that had nothing to do with the fight. Yeah. Like, accumulation of damage is not like he couldn't breathe properly, but he didn't fucking choke him. Like, it's not like that that's what got him KO'd. That super bracket floating 170 to 185 is so stacked. It's going to get harder and harder to push to the top. As an older guy, if you drop a couple, yeah. Bro, like, you're fucked at 170 or 85. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I feel bad for guys like that, because there is, like, some guys that Jared Cannonier, if he wasn't in prime Israel Adesanya, probably could have had a title. Like, Robert Whittaker probably could have had a few defenses if he didn't run into prime Israel Adesanya. There's a few guys where that is where that statement is true, where I feel bad for them, but now's the new generation. Who's greater all time, Usman or Izzy? Izzy. I think that Izzy is the better wins. Robert Whittaker, Alex Pereira. Yeah, no, Izzy's better all time. Izzy beat Anderson Silva too. It wasn't old Anderson, but if you look at Usman's wins, he beat Colby, he beat Tyron Woodley, which is a good win, but they, like, win for win, they just don't stack up. But a broken nose is definitely a factor. You get gas faster, yeah, but like, then every single knockout in UFC history, apart from Jorge Masvidal, is like damage accumulation. You know what I mean? What Irish prospects should I watch out for? There's some in Bellator that are good. There's that guy that asked the question at the Conor McGregor press conference like 13 years ago. Loner Kavanagh, I think is one's name. I'm pretty sure he's good. There's a guy I train with there's a guy that I train jiu-jitsu with that's in Bellator. You should watch out for him. Richie. I can't remember his second name. But he's a pretty cool guy. I've had 1 or 2 conversations with him. He doesn't say a whole lot to me because I'm a white belt and he's a brown. I've actually never seen him train in the gi, so I don't know what belt he's, but he's good as fuck. You got to include dominance, that Usman has more dominant wins. I don't know if I'd agree with that, to be honest. Like, when you look at dominant wins, the Robert Whittaker, the first fight, dominant win. When you look at the defenses that Izzy has in the middle, the Cannonier, dominant win. Like, there's a ton of dominant wins that Izzy has. But there's a lot of Irish prospects in Bellator that are good. There's one guy that I think is a champion or he's fighting for the championship next. But to be honest, my knowledge of promotions outside the UFC is bad. I always go to Combat Sports Today. They're my guys. I don't know if you know them. But I always go to Combat Sports Today on Twitter. I follow those guys and they just kind of keep me updated on anything that's outside the UFC, like kickboxing, boxing, all of those guys, or all of that shit. That's what I use them for. Like any like weird promotions where it's like Brave or anything like that, I'm always using that shit. Richie Smullen is a beast. Yeah, no, he is. He's really good. I'm pretty sure I rolled with him once and he absolutely cooked me. He just straight up cooked me for 5 minutes. Oh shit, Eric Nixick in the corner. I didn't realize that Eric Nixick was over there. Is that his actual gym, or is it that Valentina Shevchenko's like there and walking out with him? How does it work? Can awfully one of 2 Australian top finalists, him and Robert Whittaker. Damn. Him and Robert Whittaker both out there. My criteria is in no specific order for GOAT list is resume, dominance, and peak. I feel like that's pretty much everybody's GOAT list. You know what I mean? Like what do you think you're leaving off, or what could you add on to that? Defenses, maybe? Well, dominance is defenses. That's kind of like encapsulated in that. I'm a big guy for defenses though. 8 fight win streak, 6 wins by submission, 6 first round finishes. Well, shit, Mystic, if you know him, you probably know more than me in terms of Irish prospects, low key. Because I didn't know who Richie was until I started like doing jiu-jitsu and he was there. I didn't know who he was. He looks ready to go. Like, he looks small though. Bro, what is it about Australians and fucking small featherweights? Like, they just pump them out, bro. These tiny little featherweights that are just god tier. Crazy thing about both Izzy and Usman is that they also have insane careers in other combat sports. That's true. What career does Usman have in another combat sport? In wrestling, I suppose. College wrestler, that makes sense. Who's next for Carlos Pradas? It's a really good question. I was thinking about this the other day. It's not actually easy to find a matchup for him. Because I don't want to push him up to the rankings too fast. I think you probably give him... Like, you want to give him somebody that's going to test his wrestling a little bit, because we've seen his striking, but you also don't want to give him, like, this is the fucking fine line of matchmaking UFC fights. Because it's like, you want to give him someone that's difficult, but not too difficult. Not difficult enough to where he could actually lose. So, welterweight, let me throw out some options. You do have Neil Magny, Jeff Neal. I'd feel bad for Neil Magny getting another one, but he could fight either of those guys. I was looking through. There's not really that many options for him. Randy Brown would be a pretty good one. Vicente Luque, I wouldn't mind. Kevin Holland is another one. Like, I don't want to rush him too fast, but I think any of Kevin Holland, Randy Brown, or Vicente Luque. I think they're the 3 that I'd give him. Just depending on how much they want to test him. Damn, I can't, bro. Myron Santos might actually be a dog. I didn't watch this guy on Tough, but he might actually be good as fuck. Prades versus Randy Brown. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. In my opinion, it's harder to win your belt back than to defend, because when you defend it, you have so much momentum, but winning your belt means you've lost all your momentum. That's why I have Izzy behind me. That's why I had Leon Edwards. I love the story of Israel Adesanya more than I love the actual fighter Israel Adesanya, just because, like, to lose 3 times to Alex Pereira, he beats you twice in kickboxing, then he hunts you down, beats you in the UFC, and to still come back, still be confident, and still go out there and win that 4th fight is crazy. That's crazy shit. That's why I like it. That's why I have the poster behind me. I heard you were a fan. Shit. Not a fan of you personally. Not gonna lie. In your personal life, you've done some pretty fucked up shit. But you can fight. You can fight. Usman was a D2 wrestling champion, if I'm not wrong. See, D2 wrestling champion, don't get me wrong. Being a D2 wrestling champion is still very impressive, but it's not comparable to what Israel Adesanya did in kickboxing. Chaining wins against the best in the world is so hard, though. That's also very true. But I always appreciate it. It's like my guilty pleasure, fighters that lost the belt and won it back. So I'm trying to think of fighters that did it. Israel Adesanya did it. Who else fucking lost the belt and won it back? Or just had a bunch of losses and won a belt? Like Charles Oliveira had a bunch of losses, won a belt. That's it. Rafael Murder. 4 minutes 20 left in round 1. Tough featherweight final. Damn, nice little counter left hand over the top by Santos. Or right hand, I should say, and not left hand. Nice knee up the middle. He is so much bigger, though. Like, you can see that there is a huge difference in size. I do think, though, not gonna lie, tough finals shouldn't be fought in the Apex. Tough finals should be fought in an actual arena. I can't lie to you. GSP lost about, won it back. Respectable. There's a ton of guys. There's a ton of guys. I can't think of that many off the top of my head right now that did it, but there's a ton of guys that lost their belt, won the belt back, like went through, did all this shit, did it all again. What the fuck is UFC on the line, bro? Gambling analysis. I feel like gambling's too prevalent in sports now, you know what I mean? GSP also transformed from a karate guy into arguably the first elite modern style MMA guy. Yeah, I agree. And he also had some crazy coaches for it, like John Danaher, who's probably the best Brazilian jiu-jitsu coach on the planet, if not ever. He trained GSP in like jiu-jitsu. He used to train him in striking too. Like, GSP was a fucking freak in nature. Crazy athlete as well. Always in good shape. I think GSP was on roids, but I think that all of those guys were on roids, so it's really nothing to like hold GSP back and be like, GSP, you were on steroids? When all of them were. So far, 2.5 minutes halfway through into this tough final. Halfway into the first round, I should say. Low key, Santos is getting cooked, bro. He's getting cooked. He's getting pushed up against the fence. He's getting pressured. Oh, nice elbow off the fence there. My top 20 is Nunes, Oliveira, Cejudo, Conor, Fedor, Poatan, Cruz, Holloway, Islam, Usman, Khabib, DC, Stipe, Silva, Volk, Aldo, DJ, GSP, John Bones Jones. Yeah, I don't hate it. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't looked through it intensely enough. I think Stipe is probably a little high. I think that Islam's probably a little low. But apart from that, I don't hate it. Gambling sponsors in footy are crazy, bro. They're everywhere now, bro. Like, gambling's legit taking over the world. It's crazy to me. Like, I'd be very surprised if in a few years, well, probably not, because the gambling companies can just buy off the governments, but I'd be surprised if in a few years there's not, like, bans around it, you know what I mean? It was a reasonable stoppage, what, the whatchamacallit stoppage? Which one, the Michael Morales stoppage? I thought it was a good stoppage, to be honest. Like, there was nothing wrong with it. He was getting the dog shit beat out of him on the ground. He wasn't reacting. GSP didn't have a wrestling base, so was able to out wrestle guys that went to the Olympic trials. He didn't have a wrestling base, you know what I mean? But he did wrestle. He is one of the fucking weird ones that, like, just has this freakish innate, like, learning ability. Bro, the leg kicks are starting to sting from Santos. You can see when they're like lifting that foot off the ground, you know that them leg kicks are hurting. Oh yeah, he can't put any pressure on that foot. Those leg kicks, yeah, bro, I was just saying it, bro. Fuck me, bro. He's fucking people up with those leg kicks. Bad. No, the Junior Taffa fight was a reasonable stoppage. Yeah, I think so. Like, people were annoyed because he didn't tap. Technically, it was like a verbal tap by him screaming through that heel hook. But if you're screaming, like, it makes sense for the referee to stop it. Because the referee might just think in his head you can't tap. Or that your leg's about to break. So he's going to stop the fight. Which makes sense. It's like when I fucking triangle someone on Friday and they would not tap, bro. Like, they just refused to tap through the triangle. As soon as they started, like going purple and being like... I just let go of the triangle and then they reset it because we knew that that shit was locked up. Stipe should be higher than DC. He beat him twice and it's not like they were close. He dominated him both fights and he took his head off the first time, 49, 46 a second. Yeah, but DC also beat him. DC also beat Stipe. DC, and yeah, DC is a tiny heavyweight. I will give you the world, baby girl. You just gotta be worth it. Would you guys fuck with the gaming streams though? If I did a little bit more gaming streams. Also, I think I'm gonna start just making like some random videos on some different channels. Just some videos that I think would be cool. Cause like there's shit that I think about in like my daily life where I'm like, I kind of want to talk about that shit. Like, I don't know, like a shark tier list or something. Or like a fucking country tier list. Like, what's the most dangerous country on the planet or some shit, you know what I mean? Some like dope shit like that. I probably wouldn't like advertise it on this channel though, just to like let it organically do its own thing. Or conspiracy theories. Like, those of you that don't know me, and I'm not even sure if I've said this on like YouTube streams before, but I love conspiracy theories, bro. I fucking love conspiracy theories. So I might do a fucking whole conspiracy theory channel where I just go through some different shit, start talking about it. If you see my tabs over here, I have this shit pulled up that I was watching earlier. The Joe Rogan, Alex Jones, Eddie Bravo podcast, bro. This shit is comedy. I love this podcast. It's probably one of my favorite podcasts ever, bro. But yeah, no, shit like that. Like there's some other shit that I just love to like make videos about it. No, because Dustin has not done shit compared to Stipe. Yeah, no, Dustin definitely isn't above him. But DC's above him. 10-9 Santos after round one. Yeah, how did everybody score that round? Did everybody score that round towards Santos? Henry Cejudo, bro. Henry Cejudo be tapped in, bro. He watches every fucking event, bro. Unless he's got someone like tweeting off his account, bro. I checked my phone earlier. Henry Cejudo there watching the early prelims. Like, that's fucking love of the game. That is love of the game. People say a verbal tap is just saying tap, but then they have no idea about combat sports, so they wouldn't know anything about it. Most of the time, a verbal tap is saying tap. That's what it is most of the time. Like if you get caught in something, and or if you're like tapping with your hand too. But there's like times in jiu-jitsu where you're in a position where like you can't tap. You know what I mean? Say like someone has one of your arms trapped and they go for an arm bar. You have both of your arms are trapped technically. So you have to just say tap. Oh, damn. Santos slapped him. Holy shit, bro. Santos fucking slapped him. Damn, bro. That brother is snoozing. Face down, ass up is crazy. Holy fuck, bro. He slapped him bad. That was out of nowhere. One punch KO. Holy fuck. That brother is nice with it. God damn. Bro, that motherfucker is nice. Low key, we're gonna have to watch out for him. He might fucking end up on a prospects list at the end of the year. I might have to rewatch his fights in Tough, bro. I might have to go back and watch all the fights he's had in Tough so far, because that was nice as fuck. That was like a prime Anderson Silva KO where he's like off balance, just comes back, doesn't even get like the full leverage that he needs, and what bang, just catches him fully. That was fucking nice as fuck, bro. Oh, perfect. Oh my God, bro. That was absolutely perfect. Slips the first punch, clips him right over the side of the head with a... Bro, that was so nice. He slips the first punch and hits him with an overhand. And then as he's slipping this way, he comes back around and hits him with a left hook while also slipping his left hook. Bro, that was fucking clean, bro. That was nice as fuck. Holy shit. That was nasty. That was nasty as fuck. But what did DC do that Stipe didn't? They both have 4 title offenses and have a pretty similar level resume. Style was more dominant, of course. Stipe was more dominant. DC had a better peak other than double champ. See, the things that make DC more impressive for me. DC did it in a more difficult division. He has 2 belts and he beat the greatest heavyweight of all time. That's what does it for me. You know what I mean? Stipe did it in probably, or not Stipe, DC probably did it in the most difficult UFC division ever. Like ever. I think he did it in. Where when we talk about the 205 division, where he beat Gustafsson, who's a pound for pound #1 type talent, he beat Rumble, who would have been a champion in any other division at that point. Damn, his girl is bad as fuck too. Holy shit. Mm-hmm. That's why I have Stipe higher. DC only lost to Jones and Stipe. DC also beat Frank Mir, Bigfoot, Barnett, Stipe, and Lewis at heavyweight. Then light heavyweight, he beat Rumble, Gus, Volkan, and Henderson. Seems that everyone Stipe beat, he's also lost to. Yeah, I think for sure it's got to be DC in my eyes. Like, don't get me wrong, they're in the same tier, but I think that it is not. Like, they're in the same tier, but they're not levels apart. You know what I mean? Saying tap's not the only verbal tap, though. Grimacing or making a sound that makes it seem like you're in pain will get it stopped. I don't know if that's true. I think for him, like a scream, like a yelp like that will get it stopped. But with a lot of fighters, bro, like you're going to see like leg locks, especially when you get into like heel hooks or ankle locks or anything like that. It'll like, you'll see people like grimacing. Like I've had it in jiu-jitsu before where like I'm trying to get out of a heel hook or a leg lock and they're starting to like twist it over and I'm like, oh, that shit's about to fucking, and then I tap. But like you can see that, but like sometimes I feel like it's kind of referee's discretion. Unless the referee knows and sees for sure that the leg's about to break, I don't really like them stopping it. DC had success in another weight class. It's hard to argue against that. Yeah, that's what I think. I think that like I hold double champ pretty highly, especially for DC, who's so fucking short, bro. Like DC is short as fuck, bro. DC could have done it 185 too. I seriously think that DC would have been the best candidate to ever go for triple champ. Bro, Myron Santos want to look at... Bro, Brazil has such a fucking nice future in MMA, bro. Holy fuck, bro. Like, Brazil now has, like, Santos. You have Carlos Prates. Like, you have a ton of fucking guys. A ton of guys coming out of Brazil that are just dogs. Tafa really made himself into a clown in the post-fight also. I thought it was kind of funny, to be honest, just because, like, Tafa is how I want heavyweights to fight. I want heavyweights to fight how Tafa wants to fight, where he's just like, let's just fucking brawl. One of us is going to sleep, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I want them to fight, but they don't, most of the time. Stipe beat JDS, fully choose to Overeem, 50-45, Francis Ngannou, and dominated DC twice. He might have a better resume than DC. So Stipe beat JDS. No, that wasn't juiced Overeem. Overeem looked like shit in that fight. 50-40. Like, the Francis Ngannou win is the only win that's kind of on par with the 3 wins that DC has, where the Stipe, Gus, and Rumble. Like, don't get me wrong, the Ngannou win is a very good win, and it's what puts him into that top 10 conversation, but I think he's just beyond them. Remember when Dan Hooker was calling that leg lock and he looked so casual about it? To be honest, like, most of the time, most people look pretty casual in leg locks. Like, it's not crazy. Most time you're just thinking to yourself, like, if you guys have ever been in a leg lock, or if you like, most of the time you're thinking in a leg lock, or at least how I'm thinking is like, fuck. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm thinking there, like sitting there like crazy. You know what I mean? But most of the time it's just kind of like, bro, like, how the fuck do I get my shit out of this? Or if I'm getting like ankle locked or something, I'm just trying to push my foot through as hard as I can. But you have to stay calm. You have to stay calm. In any submission, bro, if you like tense up, you're going to get submitted like 10 times faster. Because of Jones, DC doesn't get his proper credit. I think that DC gets more credit because of Jon Jones, to be honest. I think if Jon Jones, like, it's kind of like Batman and Joker, you know what I mean? Where like DC wouldn't be viewed as highly at all if he didn't have Jon Jones in his career, and Jon Jones definitely would not be viewed as highly if he didn't have DC in his career. So I think that they both need each other, and they both look better because of each other. JDS and Overeem, they've both been top contenders in stage, and they've super stacked resumes. No, I definitely agree. DC is in top 5, Amir. I definitely agree. He's probably 7th on my list. Morales or Prates, bro. That's like asking me to pick between my 2 children. That's like asking me which child I like more. Like, I don't know, bro. I actually can't pick between both those guys. Like, if you're asking me who do I think will be better, probably Michael Morales will probably be better just because he's younger. But in terms of like how much I like both of them, bro, I think they're both so good. I think they're both so fucking good. Bro, it's crazy that the future of 170 and 185 is like the brightest it's ever been. Like, looking at where those divisions have been in the past, like 170 and 185, I cannot see how that shit goes wrong. Why do they have, like, beside Robert Valentin's name, that he's a judo brown belt? Jon Jones, DC has 8+ defenses and is unanimous light heavyweight GOAT on top of double champ. Wait, without Jon Jones, DC has 8+ defenses and is unanimous light heavyweight GOAT on top of double champ. I'm not sure if he has 8+ defenses. Maybe he does. But I don't know. I think that, like, bro, people forget Gus brought DC to a split decision. I think that if Gus fights DC again after that, like, it's not just a foregone conclusion that DC wins that fight. Harry, can we get a top 20 or top 10 just off the top of your head? Not official. Not official, not in order, top 10. Not in order, by the way. Because I can't think of guys in order, but just the 10 fighters that I think are top 10. Jones, GSP, Anderson, DJ, Volk, Aldo, DC, Stipe, Islam. Who's number 10? Khabib's in my head. Holloway's in my head. Usman's in my head. Izzy's in my head. I'll put Izzy at 10. And probably after that, I would probably go Izzy, Usman, Khabib, Holloway, and then beyond there, I don't really know. I can't think of. What do you think the 170 rankings look like in a year's time? I think it's going to be Shavkat's the champion. Leon Edwards, I think, is going to be the number 1 contender. No. Yeah. I think Leon Edwards is number 1. I think, who's number 2? I'm going to say, see, like, how the UFC ranked them is what I'm kind of like trying to look at, compared to like how good I actually think each fighter is going to be, or where I think each fighter is going to be in my internal rankings. Because I don't think that Leon will be the second best fighter in the division, but I think he's going to beat JDM or Ian Gary or whoever he fights. Islam is not better than Usman or Izzy. That's a crazy casual take. I think he's better than both of them. Like, I've Islam definitely over Khabib. Like, when you look at who he beat Volkanovski, which is on par with Israel Adesanya's best win of Pereira. He's done it all in dominant fashion. Beat Volkanovski twice. Finished Volkanovski. Beat Dustin Poirier. Beat Charles Oliveira when Charles Oliveira was top of like pound for pound list, when he was like number 4 pound for pound list. I think it's crazy to say that Islam's over Izzy all time. I think Ian Gary will probably move up to 85 as he hits his late 20s, early 30s to make the weight cut's going to make, or to make, fuck me. Essentially, yes. Yes, I agree. Like, Ian Gary's fucking huge, bro. He's what, like 6'3", 6'4" at 70? At 170, that is big, man. So I don't think he's going to be able to do that weight cut for the rest of his life, for sure. His resume is mid without Volk. You could say the same about anybody's. You could say the same about, like, legit anybody in the UFC. And that Charles Oliveira win in itself is enough. But you can't take away 2 defenses and say, yeah, no, his resume's mid. If you take Tyron Woodley and Colby Covington out of Usman's resume, it's mid. If you take Robert Whittaker and Alex Pereira out of Izzy's resume, it's mid. Like, you can't say shit like that. Did you forget about Charles? No, I said it. Jones, GSP, DJ, Aldo, DC, Volk, Silva, Stipe, Cruz, Cejudo, Sas Islam. I can't have Cruz anywhere near top 10. I don't even think I can put him. He's probably like 15th for me, but I can't put him near top 10. There's too many fighters that are better. Same with Cejudo. I like Cejudo, but he's probably around that like 15, 16 conversation again. But yeah, no, I don't think it's great. What do you guys think? Islam or Izzy all time? A lot of people are probably going to say Islam because they don't like Izzy. But I seriously think that's a real conversation. It's a real conversation. You also have to take into effect how dominant Islam is compared to Izzy's loss to Strickland, Pereira, DDP. Like, he's lost a lot of his last few fights. And trust me, that doesn't make a difference until you're at that elite level. It's like when you get to that like top 10 bracket, how many fights you lose definitely does make a difference. Double champ does make a difference. Izzy has better wins right now, but Islam will pass him up. Yeah, I don't know. It's close. Like, they're really close in my eyes. Maybe I'm just higher on Islam than other people are. But I think Islam's probably like around that like number 7 and Izzy's probably 9. I can't remember. I can't put numbers on them yet. Khabib over Islam, 70% of his title defenses is the same featherweight. Yeah, but like, you can't say that shit. Like, that's just taking shit completely out of context. What if I reverse it and say that, you know, like 70% of his title defenses are against the pound for pound number 1. Islam's way better than Khabib. Like, most of his title defenses are against the pound for pound greatest fighter on the planet, and he beat him twice. Like, that just makes it look like, if you try flip context and make shit look worse, then that's how it's gonna be. Like, if we look at Khabib's defenses, they're really, Khabib as a fighter was impressive, but his defenses I don't think were all that impressive. Like, the guys that he fought, Justin Gaethje, I don't think. Like, Justin Gaethje's a really good fighter, don't get me wrong, but he doesn't compare to Volkanovski. Conor, when he was coming back, I love Conor, but he didn't take that fight seriously enough. So, like, that defense isn't great. Ally Quinta, no. Like, look at the guys that he was fighting for titles. Dustin Poirier was probably his toughest test. And Dustin Poirier, like, good in his prime, but once again, nowhere near Volkanovski. Islam's not dominant. He struggled against 35-year-old Volk. Yeah, but that was like, that's pound for pound number 1 Volk, you know what I mean? Volk would have cleared out the lightweight division if Islam wasn't there. Maybe Charles would give him a run for his money. I agree. I think that Charles Volkanovski, I'm trying to think how that fight would go. See, the thing is, I don't see Charles being able to beat Volk via decision, though. But I don't know. That would actually be a super interesting fight. I'd love to see that fight right now. Because if you think about it, okay, like, how I'm thinking in my head, how does each fighter win that fight? Charles Oliveira would probably have to win it via finish. Like, if Islam can't submit Volk, I don't know, but the submission training is also way different. It's way more difficult against Charles Oliveira just because he throws up a lot of different submissions and it's a lot more difficult to defend them, where like, he throws up like triangles, omoplatas, everything from like guard. And he's constantly attacking submissions. Yeah, I don't know who actually would have won that. Prime Charles or Prime Volkanovski? That would have been a sick fight. I'd probably pick Volk though. Bro, what? Cruz is the bantamweight GOAT, wins over. Yeah, I agree that he's a bantamweight GOAT, wins over TJ Faber, DJ, and Benavidez, definitely makes him top 10. That I don't agree with. I think that he's probably like top 15. Because DJ going up to 35 was like, it was just never going to work in the first place because DJ's a small 25er. Like, he's not a big 25er at all. Benavidez is a decent win, but like it's not anything too special compared to anybody else's wins. Then TJ Dillashaw is a good win. Uriah Faber, once again, it's a good name, but it's not really a, like, I don't think it's the craziest defense, especially when you compare it to guys like Islam Makhachev, guys like Izzy Usman, who are, you know, like top 10 contenders. Khabib's a top 10 contender. So it's kind of like, who do you leave out of your top 10 if you're putting Cruz in there? Now, I'm not thinking about the future. I'm thinking about where I ranked him right now. Charles is still in his prime. He showed no signs of decline. I think he showed a little bit signs of decline. Don't get me wrong. He's not falling off a cliff or anything. But I think if you get Charles 2 or 3 years ago, he beats Arman Tsarukyan. Definitely. I don't think it's fair to say that, like, the Charles that fought Dustin and the Charles that fought Dustin would lose to Arman Tsarukyan. Or if you say that, I just don't agree with it. That Charles and Volk fight still could happen? Yeah, it could, definitely. I don't know. I don't know how it would line up to happen. If Volkanovski wants to jump up to 55, shit, it'd be great, but I don't know how it's going to happen. Ryan Loader walking out. He's from California, Granite Bay. He looks in good shape. How long of a training camp do these guys have for this shit? Because I know that the tough season gets recorded ages ago. So what, does he have like 8 weeks to prepare for this tough finale? It always blows my mind too that that like nobody ever spoils tough. Like no tough shit ever really gets spoiled, which blows my mind. Because like there is a shit ton of time and people talk. Like Ryan Loader might say it to fucking his gym back home and say it to his family back home that he's like in the finale. Like how would you not say it if you were going back to your family? If you were like going back to everybody, how does that shit not come out? I don't know. Maybe tough just isn't popular enough where like the spoilers don't blow up or anything. DJ never went up. He fought Cruz when the 125 didn't exist. Not to mention it was his third fight inside the UFC. Yeah, but that's what I mean. As in like DJ went up to 135 because his actual division is 125. Like DJ's at 25er. Being a double champ should at least get you an honorable mention in top 10 of all time. So is Conor. Does Conor get a mention in top 10 all time? I think so, maybe. When is Killer Gorilla versus Caio Borralho happening? What fight is on right now? Right now is the tough finale. It's the 170-pound tough finale. And the main event, I think, is going to be 5:30. Hopefully not 6 a.m. Hopefully 5:30. But I'll check right now. I'll tell you what it says. It says the main event is, 5:30 my time. So it's going to be like an hour from now. You bums never did none but so y'all gonna see him to 1. Coming back after 5 years on and off injury and beating TJ for the belt is still pretty insane though for Cruz. Yeah, no, you're right. I need to pull this down a little bit. What's I've never been known to take those. Islam's kind of overrated. I don't think Islam's overrated. Am I? Yeah, no, I'm going the wrong way. I want to pull this shit down, but I'm not really bothered to do it right now. I can just sit up a little bit. 6-fight unbeaten streak for Robert Valentin ever since he went to the fucking forest and the gods told him that they wanted blood. I think I could beat TJ. You probably fucking could. What's your argument? How did Charles look bad in the Arman fight or even showed one small sign of decline? On the feet, I think he showed signs of decline. I really do think that Charles Oliveira would have outboxed Arman and outdid him on the feet entirely if they were to fight 2 or 3 years ago. And in the grappling, it's going to be a long time before I think we see really significant signs or signs that I can point out that well of Charles's decline in grappling, just because like once you're a black belt, like you don't really lose those skills. You might lose a little bit of explosiveness, but you don't really like your triangle still is tight. Your armbar is still as tight, you know what I mean? Like, especially with Charles's style of grappling too, it's not something that you need to be super explosive from because he just plays guard. Volk beat Charles by a close split decision, but gets subbed. Volk beats Charles by a close split decision, but gets subbed in the rematch. Yeah, I'd love to see 2 fights from them, but they both be like fucking 40 by the time it's done. I like the green shorts too. Those green shorts are pretty fire. See what Pereira said about Ankalaev not wanting to fight. I don't know, not really, to be honest. I just don't understand why. I don't understand why Alex Pereira would not want the fight. Just doesn't make any sense to me, you know what I mean? Like, why would why Ankalaev wouldn't want to fight. Like, it just straight up doesn't make sense. Like, when I think through in my head, because most of the time with this like UFC stuff where someone's saying he doesn't want to fight and he doesn't want to fight, I don't really side with one person. I just think through in my head, like, if that was me, if that was me in both situations, what one makes more sense? And it makes more sense for me for Alex Pereira to be saying that he doesn't want to fight. Someone also commented something on my YouTube video earlier that I thought made sense, where it was like the 307 was short notice and that Alex Pereira or that Ankalaev was already booked. That could be true, but I do think that they just swap that around. Like, I think that if Ankalaev is booked, it doesn't matter. They'll just swap that shit around. Or have, like, it doesn't, yeah, even saying that, it doesn't make sense to me. Because you could have had Alex Pereira, Ankalaev headline 308 and have Max Holloway and Ilya headline 307, and that makes more sense for both sides. I think all the trash talk between Pereira and Ankalaev is trash talk, and it's 100% a business decision by UFC wanting Pereira to main event and Ankalaev to fight in Saudi. See, that's the thing that people said earlier, but it just doesn't make sense to me. Ooh, arm triangle immediately. I legit hit this exact same arm triangle on Friday. Ooh, he did good to stack though. Back take potentially. Hold on, we're seeing some fucking jiu-jitsu here. Immediate jiu-jitsu. He's got the arm trapped. Trying to drag him back down to the mat. He's got that. He's got a seatbelt. No, actually, it's a body lock. He's got a body lock. He needs to try break him down into turtle, which is like, ooh, tries to roll out of it. Not really a smart idea. Where'd he end up in side control? Jiu-jitsu already is what I love to see. Now I love to watch jiu-jitsu and MMA. I can't lie. Now that I know it. Oh, he's trapped the arm. Armbar. Oh, armbar. He's trying to roll out of it. That fucking shit was tight, bro. That was a tight armbar. I don't know how the fuck he got out of that so fast. Armbar into a back take. Holy fuck, bro. Bro, this is fucking... It's an explosive first minute 20. Holy shit. Lothar had an armbar pretty much locked in. Valentin rolled out of it and ended up taking his back. Now Lothar's pretty much escaped. Valentin's got one hook in, though. He's trying to get both hooks in to get that back take again. Bro, this has been fucking... This is exactly what I expected Brian Ortega against Diego Lopez to be like. Valentin has a pretty perfect position here where he has Lothar flattened out on his back with his back take, and we could see a rear naked choke here. Oh, yeah, he's thinking about tapping. Is he just going to gut it through? Damn, that shit is locked in, bro. That shit is locked in. I don't know how he's not tapping on that shit. Still doing a good job of fighting the hands, at least. Bro, that shit looks locked the fuck in. Like, that grip is good. He's got a good bite across the neck. Damn, and he just firms it and gets up and out of it. Fuck me, fair play. But Valentin's in a pretty much perfect position. He's got the body lock. Yeah, this is going to be hard to escape from, bro. Especially because his body lock is so high up that like the way that you're meant to get rid of a body lock is with your legs. But since Valentin's body lock is so high up, oh yeah, that shit could be done already again. He's doing a good job of fighting the hands. He's trying to spin around in it. Probably not going to work, but it could. Rakic will beat Ankalaev. Everybody underestimating him? I don't think so, man. Like, I like Rakic a lot, but I just don't think... Like, I think that Ankalaev could KO him, Loki. Is the hot take to think Izzy is not past his prime? Strickland's just a tough matchup and he looked good against Strickland, just made a dumb mistake against the fence. I think that Izzy is not past his prime physically, but mentally he is. Like, I don't think Izzy mentally still has it. He has too much money. I don't think that he really wants to be a champion anymore. I think he's kind of lost that fire, that almost like that killer in him. You know what I mean? Because every time we see him lose a fight, it's like, now Dreek is the man that he said that he was going to kill, that he was crying before the fight. After the fight, now he's like giving him hugs, giving him a jacket too, being like, yeah, no, it's all good. And trust me, I don't expect Israel Adesanya to want to like fight him backstage and shit. But like, if it really means that much to you, if he really did all this shit to you, like if the rivalry was what I thought it was, I didn't think that that was going to be the response that he had. I think it's all trash talk. Yeah, but yeah, see, the thing about the Alex Pereira Ankalaev thing is, why would, if it's just a business decision do you want Ankalaev to fight in Saudi, why would you not have Pereira and Ankalaev main event in Saudi? That doesn't make any sense. The Saudis would love that fight way more. You have a Dagestani fight in the main event, and you have Alex Pereira, the biggest superstar in the UFC, in the main event. And then 307 can be Max Holloway against Ilya, where it's kind of like a neutral venue for them. I get hyped for aggressive grappling. I wish Liam Prey Andy didn't give grappling a bad name. Yeah, deadass. Especially if you know what you're watching in grappling. Like, bro, it's fucking entertaining as shit. It's fun as fuck. Was the DDP and Izzy rivalry all for sales? I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I think it was kind of a one-sided rivalry too. Like, looking back at it, like, I don't think DDP ever really had that much beef with Izzy, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think DDP ever really hated him. I think that Izzy definitely hated DDP though. Which is why we didn't have like John Jones, DC, that fucking rivalry was they both hated each other. 307 is going to be bad for Roundtree. Doesn't Jacoby's 110 the kickboxer Pereira is, and he beat Khalil but got robbed? Yeah, I really don't think that he's gonna be good. Like, I don't see Khalil beating Alex Pereira. I mean, if I need mods, I can mod people, but I really don't need mods. Like, there's no reason for me to have them, you know what I mean? And there's, like, nothing really happens in my chat to the point where I'd actually need mods. Is he hated DDP? Yeah, but then after the fight, he's giving him a jacket and he's like pretending like he's all cool with him and shit. Like, he shook Alex Pereira's hand after he lost to Alex Pereira, but you could still see that he wanted that shit back. You know what I mean? You could still see he thought he was going to beat him again. I have a theory that they will book Alex and Ankalaev next, but they are going to try to compromise Ankalaev, make him turn around quick like Aljo. It's not a bad theory. That could definitely happen. We see it a lot in the UFC now. Where, like, Dana White, like, I'd be surprised if Bilal is not defending soon, bro. Soon. Co-main, Bilal and Shavkat, I'd be very surprised if that's not soon. Or maybe main event on, like, a interim something. Or, like, main event on a stack card, it could be. Alex on 310, no, I'd say this is Alex's last fight of the year for sure. Because he's fought, what, 3 times this year? 300, 304, 307? Generational run from Alex Pereira. Generational year. 310 is going to be John Jones, and co-main's probably going to be Zhang Wei Li, I guess. If Zhang Wei Li's not on 309. Because if you think about it, the Conor card is what? Or is the Jones card 309 and the Conor card is 310? I think the Conor card's meant to be 310. So if it is Conor, you're not going to see another title fight on it. You'll probably see Ian against JDM or somebody. Damn, crucifix. Oh, this is horrendous. I was in this the other day, bro. I tried to do the exact same shit he just tried to do. Swing my legs around wildly. Yeah, no, Jones is 309, I'm pretty sure. Bilal wanted to defend in December. Did he say that? Let me see. Bilal Muhammad December. Bilal Muhammad December. Remember, the 5th of December. Bilal Muhammad December. Let me see the shit. Bilal Muhammad says Usman or Shavkat likely next, eyeing December. Okay, it's his first title defense. Okay, so that would be interesting. That would be that, bro. I love the way that the first thing that pops up when I tweet the shit out. Oh, fight gets stopped. Damn, from the crucifix elbows, Loader gets it done. I bet on Valentine too. That's my bet fucked, but I don't really give that much of a shit. Bro, I didn't realize that the fight was that close to being stopped. I wasn't even locked in on it. I just said why I'm here, bro. I literally just said why. If he gets a round 1 KO, he could ask for a turnaround from Ankalaev, and if Ankalaev can, he might fight Tommy. I don't think that, like, Dana White just seems to hate that idea of that heavyweight matchup, so I doubt that that's what's going to happen. There's nothing he could do after he got caught in the crucifix. Yeah, like the only thing you can really try to do is like flip him over. Like when your hands are like this, is to kind of like use your traction to kind of like flip yourself. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to pick and flip at the same time. I said that if I need mods, I can, but like for right now, I don't even need mods. Like there's no reason for me to have them. I low-key want Stipe to upset Jones and turn the whole MMA community upside down. It would be pretty funny. But I think that there's just no way. I think that Jon Jones wins that fight. See, but even if Belal wins 310, he's not going to get... I could actually really see them putting Belal on a January pay-per-view. Could really see it. Because usually that January pay-per-view is not the most stacked shit on the planet. Like, what was the January pay-per-view last year? I'm trying to remember who was on that card. Who was on the January pay-per-view this year? Volcanilia was February. Who was January? Bro, who was on that fucking January pay-per-view? It wasn't 35. It wasn't Sean O'Malley. It wasn't 45. Was it? No, it wasn't 55, right? It wasn't 70. Oh, yeah, it was Sean. Yeah, it was Sean. It was Sean DDP. Sean DDP. It was Sean DDP, and then Mozart and Arnold Allen was on that card too. That was where Mike Mallow lost it. What's this 1 view in 1 minute mean? People keep commenting on your vids. I don't know. It's just some like copy and pasta shit. It's like some troll shit. I don't know. Dickless Duplessis and Sean Dickland is crazy. If Stipe wins, God exists and he has a good sense of humor. Yeah, but that's just because you just don't like Jon Jones. Bro, it's so funny because people in my Discord accuse me of being biased when it's just like, bro, if I'm biased, you're biased, bro. You're just biased the other way. It's like fucking. I say in my videos, I'm just like, oh yeah, well, I don't think Jon Jones is ducking Tom Aspinall, and I don't think, but I would definitely much rather see Tom Aspinall against Jon Jones than Tom against Stipe. And people are like, you're so biased. It's unbelievable how biased you are. Put Belal on an event with elite flyweights. Casuals will still tune in because 170 is legit, and the flyweights get to put on a show and maybe win some people over. I think that the card to do that on is honestly the Conor card rather than that shit. And you have to really selectively pick the right flyweight fights. Like you have to get guys like Felipe dos Santos that just go there and fucking scrap. Stipe wins it, the biggest upset of all time? Nah, definitely not. Matt Serra GSP is probably #1 upset of all time. And then you probably have like Strickland Izzy's up there. I'm trying to think other big upsets that happened. Anderson Silva losing, that's a pretty big upset. Trying to think, is there anything else? What are the other big upsets? I hate Jones and think he's the GOAT. I hate Jones and think he's the GOAT and hate that both those statements have to coexist, yeah. Like for me, if you think that anybody else is the GOAT, it's kind of hard to take you seriously. Like there is arguments for other guys. You could say, you know, GSP or someone like that or DJ. But most people that are saying GSP or DJ just because they don't like Jon Jones. That's like the only reason. And they're just like, well, I can't not like the GOAT of the sport. Bro, you can just look at it in terms of odds. Like, it's not that huge of an upset. If I look up Jon Jones Stipe odds. Jon Jones Stipe odds. I guarantee you that like the bookies won't think it's that big of an upset. Yeah, like Jon Jones didn't even open as that big of a favorite, bro. He opened as -200. That's relatively like even. And he's closing right now at -340. Which once again is not that big of an upset. Like, let me look up Matt Serra versus GSP odds. Like, it's just people on Twitter that are blowing that shit up to be like way different than what it actually is. Like, GSP was a -1300 favorite, bro. A -1300 favorite. Let me look up Strickland against the Strickland Adesanya odds. Adesanya was a -650 favorite. Like, these are both way bigger ones. This is the biggest one by far. This is almost double the upset that the Sean Strickland one was. But, like, these aren't even really close. And most of the time for those guys, most time for upsets, I'll go by their odds because they're the people that are putting fucking millions of dollars on the line based on their predictions. Depends on how you view steroids. Yeah, that's kind of the only argument. But I'd also say, depending on how you view steroids, is like, well, who's your GOAT then? Khabib? the guy that took steroids when he was like growing up in the Russian Olympic program, because then you can't really hate them that much. GSP, who definitely took steroids in like 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009 when the UFC were just doing like smell tests. Like Anderson Silva definitely did the same. DJ, I'd be surprised if DJ's been clean his whole career. He's been fighting for way too long. So it's like, how are we looking at steroids? You know what I mean? I mean, all the GOAT candidates have juice, so it's not fair to call one guy or the other unless like an Ubrim or Belfort who are just over the top. Yeah. That's exactly what I mean. It's like John Jones. Like John Jones is the one that got caught for juicing 100%, and that probably means that he was on more than what people think that he should have been. But there's like pretty much all of these fighters have been on steroids. There are rumors that 311 will be in Saudi Arabia, so Bilal headliner for the January card would be ideal with an elite undercard. Yeah, you need to stack that undercard though. Bilal Shavkat would be cool as fuck in Saudi Arabia. Just see Bilal's little head get fucking slapped. Bro, people think that I'm actually so much more of a Bilal hater than I am too. I don't like Bilal, but he really has zero significance on my life because I know he's just losing the belt next time he fights. If not John Jones, then it would be GSP. Khabib need a Volk or at least a Charles win to really put him up there personally. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you that for all of my GOAT candidates, why Khabib? I just said Khabib because like there is a tangent of people that say Khabib. But for me, Khabib's not even really top 10. I think he's probably like top 12. I appreciate that flame, bro. That means a lot, brother. I appreciate that a ton. Oops, too, bro. I'm trying to get into more basketball. The problem is that I picked the Phoenix Suns to support when I was like, what? Like ages ago. Probably like 6 or 7 years ago when the Phoenix Suns were dog shit. I actually picked them because Brawadis, I'm not sure if any of you guys know who that is. It's FaZe Ruggs' brother. He supported the Suns and I loved his content then. But the only problem with supporting the Suns is that they're a West Coast team. So that all of the Suns games are on at 3 o'clock in the morning my time, which just fucking sucks. But I love basketball. I love American football too. I really should just move to America. Low-key. I should move to America. I love basketball. I love American football. I love the UFC. Like, all of this shit is on at an actual normal time in the UFC. Imagine, boys, my sleep schedule wouldn't have to be fucking cooked every day. Imagine that shit, bro. But there's also the thing in America where if I get into a fight with somebody, they could just pull out a gun and shoot me. Which also, you know, that's just straight up not that cool. Like, I'm just not a big fan of that, being honest with you. There's a guy that donated $10 to you the other day in the comments, but you didn't respond or even realize. I think I saw it, but I think he said some shit that he said something that if people say, I just don't respond to, because it kind of triggers me a little bit. It triggers the competitive side of me a lot. You know what I mean? So the $10 didn't mean a lot. I appreciated it, but the $10 didn't mean enough to get me to break my morals. You need a little bit more money than that to get me to break my morals. Because I'm pretty sure the competitor in me was annoyed at what he said. Fun fact, John Jones could have been triple champ, but when he was young, he used to weigh 220, same as guys like Costa, but Silva was the champ and Silva was John Jones' hero. What, he used to weigh like Bro, if he cut down to fucking 85, no way he would have been able to do that. You should move to Parkway Gardens apartment and homes in America. Isn't that where like fucking King Vaughn is from in Chicago? I'm gonna go Parkway Gardens. Parkway Gardens. Yeah, apartment building in Chicago, Illinois, commonly known as O Block. I knew I fucking heard of that shit before, bro. I knew I heard of that shit, bro. Commonly known as O Block. This motherfucker's trying to get me killed, bro. Canada angle? Hell no. Canada's a fucking communist country. I am British, but yeah, I do like the NBA. I am Irish. Bro, that is the reality, bro. People get shot in America all the time for no fucking reason. Just some random ass guy will shoot you walking down the street. Bro, I was watching a video on Twitter the other day. Some random guy walking down the street with an axe in America. Yeah, just walking down the street with an axe. I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck's going on? He's got an axe. Just swings it at some random Donnie on the street, bro. Crazy. Now, NBA is the most international US based sport, especially among kids. See, I don't understand why, because I think the NFL should be, because the NFL is honestly on at a good time for me. Like the NFL is on at 6 p.m. for me, or at least like the first games are on at 6 p.m. Move to Ohio. Nobody gets shot. Nobody gets shot here. But what the fuck is there to do in Ohio? Like the only thing I could think of to do in Ohio is go to Ohio State games. Apart from that, there's like nothing to do. I'm an Aussie and seeing all my younger relatives wearing Steph Curry and LeBron shirts makes me so happy. I've got so many NBA jerseys. I actually do have this Ohio State jersey over here too. I have a little CJ Stroud Ohio State jersey, bro. I pointed my fucking arm and it is in so much pain. I actually might need to go to the doctor about this shit. I'm not sure if this is normal. I don't think it's normal for my arm to be in this much pain. Hi, how's your day? Get shot in the head. That's low-key how I fucking imagine it. Now, Brazil beats America and gore vids? Yeah, but you could say the same thing about like the cartel shit in Mexico. Like, I ain't moving to Mexico. I'm good. A guy got mad at my brother for cutting him off, followed us home and tried to pull a gun out on us, but he was not fast enough. See, this is what I mean, bro. You got some crazy motherfuckers over there in America doing some crazy different shit, you know what I mean? And also, the other thing about America is the food over there, bro. Like, everybody's so fat over there and all the food is so bad for you. And if you want to eat, like, good food, bro, it's so fucking expensive. Like, if you just want to be healthy in America, it costs so much money. But yeah, no, America would be cool. Apart from that shit to move over to. Like, if there was a time zone that was similar to America, I'd, like, move over. Like, the time zone is what I like, bro. Let me look up what time zones share. What countries share EST time zone? Because if I could move somewhere like that, it would be fucking cool, bro. Cuba, Haiti, Peru, Panama, and Colombia. Am I moving out of Southern America? Get some cool shit? Let me just look up. Oh, here we go. Worlddata.info. I'm just looking for countries that. Let me just look up time zones worldwide. Because if I could like move somewhere where like the time zones were lit, see, America's kind of lit in general though. Because like if somebody could shoot me, I could also shoot somebody if I needed to. Like I don't really want to, but you know, like I could do that shit too. Like in Chicago right now, bro, it's fucking 11 p.m. 11 p.m. in Chicago right now. How do the time zones work? It says it's 1 a.m. in fucking Detroit. Is Detroit only 4 hours behind? Oh no, that's Canada. What the fuck? Like Chigabamba way or something. What the fuck I just clicked on? Bro, show me the fucking time zones. Winnipeg, Canada. Oh wait, shit. Where the fuck's America? Is this America? Yeah, it is. Bro, Canada's big as fuck. I didn't realize this was all Canada. Is Canada bigger than America? So I'm just looking for like yellow shit. I could move over to just somewhere in fucking Russia. I'm good though. Could move over to Africa. Not really down for that shit either though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not really trying to go to Australia too, bro. Australia is like a legit death trap. I'm looking for orange places, but this is fucking Russia too. Like there's really like, bro, the world is really fucking tiny. You just have like Russia, Africa, America, Europe, South America, that's it. I'd like to move to Antarctica too. I feel like that would low-key be kind of lit. I want to get a plane license just so I can fly around Antarctica and see what's there. Because I swear to God, they're not fucking being front up. They're not being straight up with us about move to South Africa and train with Dreekus. Hell no, I'm not trying to get tasered. What state would you move to? It's a good question. I need to move to like a kind of chill state. Like I don't want to go to like LA or some bullshit. But I also don't want to go to like some fucking like backwater nowhere, Mississippi or some bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go to like a mid-tier state where it's like everybody's kind of cool, like maybe like Boston or something. You know what I mean? Where like people are kind of chill. But see, I hate the Celtics though, so that wouldn't be great. That's just a straight up lie, bro. Bro, if I went over to Australia, first of all, everything in Australia is poisonous, can eat you, like is gonna bite you. Like snakes over there could kill you. Like legit, Australia is a death trap, bro. You get in the water. Box jellyfish, most potent animal on the planet, most venomous animal on the planet, the box jellyfish, the most deadly animal on the planet. You get stung, you can die in 3 minutes, bang, dead. Then, if the box jellyfish doesn't get you, you swim out a little bit. Great white shark, tiger shark, bull shark. Then you're like, okay, fuck the water. I'm just going to stay on land. You get on land, black widow, tarantula, snake, scorpion. It's like, bro, everything is fucking crazy, bro. How you come to Michigan? I don't know about Michigan. Michigan's like the same as Ohio. Boston is mad expensive, is it? Damn. I think it's going to be that expensive. South Carolina would be kind of chill. I'm trying to think. Let me look up best states to live in. Let me look up best states to live in, see what's a best states to. Texas would be cool. I could go to Texas. I feel like Texas is pretty, like, everybody's going to Texas now, though, you know what I mean? Like, Texas would have been cool, like, 5 years ago. They say Utah, Florida, Washington, Minnesota. Minnesota's too cold. I also can't be anywhere where it gets too warm. I'm this white for a reason. I don't like the sun, brother. I don't like the sun. Me and the sun are not friends. No comprende. Colorado. Okay. Damn, they've got rankings for this shit. They have the overall best states in America. They give them ranks each year. Bro, there's no way that they say Utah's the best state on. There's no way. Apparently. New Hampshire looks kind of fucking fire. Nebraska, Idaho. Vermont is Vermont not like fucking super expensive? I swear that shit is. Florida, Massachusetts, South Dakota. I want to move somewhere where there's bears. That's all I really care about. Wisconsin. Okay, what do they say is the worst state in the world then? Or worst state in America? It's got to be like fucking Baltimore or some shit. Baltimore is going to be deep down here. Look at the motherfuckers trying to set me up. Trying to tell me to go to Ohio when it's the 36th best state. Did I actually guess it right on? Where's Baltimore? Is Baltimore not a state? Louisiana, they say, is the worst. Damn, Louisiana's just fucking dog shit at everything. New Mexico, Arkansas, Alaska. Alaska would be kind of dope. I feel like Alaska's too cold. Look at motherfuckers trying to set me up, tell me to go to Michigan, 42nd best state. You know, so we've got to hit a fucking top 10 one. I'm not going to lie to you. It's got to be top 10. I feel like Idaho. Idaho, well known for its potatoes too. Bro, a motherfucker like me eats a lot of potatoes. I love potatoes. I love rice. I love potatoes. I love pasta. Where's fucking Arizona? Arizona's hot as fuck, but like if there was a lot of AC, I could probably live with it. North Cal would be cool. Georgia. Colorado. I feel like Colorado would be kind of dope. Damn. They be having crime over in Colorado. 47th in crime. You know me, bro. I'll be adding to that figure, getting active out there. Purge night. Yo, Harry, a bird in Australia has poison on its beak and it swoops no matter what the season is? What the fuck, bro? See, like, Australia, bro, I don't understand it, okay? Because in America, you can have guns, yeah? But there's not really, like, there is a good amount of shit that'll kill you in America, but not too much. If there's one place on the planet you should definitely have guns, it's fucking Australia, bro. Like, imagine a bird comes swooping down at you. Bang. My bad. My bad. My bad. We're back. But San Francisco would be kind of dope if it wasn't a shithole. Because the two teams that I support are the 49ers and the two teams that I support are the 49ers and the Phoenix Suns. So if I could go somewhere like cool with those, it would be pretty dope. Bro, I've unmuted myself now. Everybody's still saying muted. How long was I muted for? Saltwater crocs are massive. Yeah, no, they are big as fuck. Idaho has grizzly bears. Does it really? Damn. Idaho would be kind of dope. Where did they fucking rank Idaho on this shit? Just overall. Where did they rank Idaho? This is usnews.com. I'm not sure if this is propaganda too. Idaho was 5th, bro. Idaho was pretty high up here. Let me fucking take a gander at Idaho. Snowy mountains, bro. I would like to go somewhere where I can snowboard too. Somewhere like I need somewhere where I can snowboard, bears, decent sports teams in the vicinity. Not too hot, preferably. Not somewhere where it's like scorching. Somewhere dope. Idaho's low-key a shout though. What's Idaho's time zone? Idaho time zone. Are they like central or something? Yeah, they've got the fucking god tier time zone too. Where like UFC main events would be starting at like 11 p.m. for me. Low-key, Idaho might be the fucking move, bro. Colorado. Bro, Bali? Hell no. I can't go to Bali. Who the fuck do you think I am? Craig Jones? Orlando should fit those needs. Orlando's got too much shit going on, though. There was a motherfucker. I watched a motherfucker have a fight with a chicken in Orlando. I used to have a midget friend that used to fight chickens, too. Damn, I wonder where that guy is now. He hasn't fucking messaged me in ages. I just met him randomly. And added him on Snapchat. We talked for a little while. He just used to send me Snapchats of him, like, fighting chickens. He was a midget, though, so it was a fair fight. Idaho, you might run into wild Lesners, though. That's like a bear on crack. That is true. It's 12:10 a.m. in Dearborn, Michigan. Dearborn is a real place. What the fuck? How did they name that? Deer got born there, and they're just like, fuck it, let's name the city after it. What's more impressive, the spinning elbow or the Santos KO? Give me the spinning elbow. Colorado is probably the best state for snowboarding. Really? Let me look up Colorado, because I know that Colorado has the fucking good college football team too. Where's Colorado on this list? It's not top 10, and I said I was going to go top 10. Damn, Colorado's not even top 15? Bro, Colorado's not top 20? Bro, you're trying to get me set up, trying to get me to go to Colorado. Oregon, Nevada. Nevada would be kind of dope, low-key, but I feel like you just lose most of your shit. Hawaii would be cool too, but I guess it's expensive as fuck. Bro, Colorado's not a top 40 state, according to these people. You're literally going to the worst of the worst. Never mind, is it not a state? Is Colorado not a state? Am I fucking dumb? Call him right now. I can't, my phone's doing the recording. I would call him though. He's a pretty cool guy, but I'll probably call him tomorrow. Let me look up, where is Colorado? I know that we're not locked into this fight, but it is WMMA, so don't blame me. Where is Colorado? It's in Denver, isn't it? Denver, Colorado. I feel like I've heard that shit. Yeah, Denver, Colorado. Denver's too fucking far away from shit, bro. Like, I feel like Denver, you could get murdered and like 4 days later, nobody even knows you. Or like nobody notices you're dead in Denver for like fucking for a few weeks, you know what I mean? Weed is legal in Colorado, is it? That's pretty dope. Should they make women's MMA fight with only hand wraps to promote KOs? Hell no, what the fuck? Bro, the UFC would get so much shit for that, bro. Could you fucking imagine, bro? The UFC, bro, the PR would go crazy. Denver Airport is lit, bro. There's a lot of conspiracies about Denver Airport. You don't know what's under Denver Airport now. Apparently there's like military bases and shit under there. Tunnel systems and all that type of shit under there. Remember when he watched Dern's Cheek in Abu Dhabi? Bro, we were on Cheek Watch. We're on Cheek Watch here too. I can't be, well, actually no, I really can't be. Callum Mulch, that's on me. I'm not cheek watching your girl. We cannot cheek watch Tabitha Riki. That's not allowed. Because Callum Mulch is the next big prospect in Irish boxing, and I need to see him do well. Search up Florida man and then your birthday and see what shows up. You don't know my birthday, I don't think so. This can't be a designated search. Florida man, January 2nd. Florida man robs store dressed as Spider-Man on January 2nd. Okay. Who was it? There's a whole website for this. Oh my God, bro. Bro, no fucking way. Look at this fucking real big dog. I don't want to download this. I don't know what this is. This is definitely a virus. I'm not downloading that. Famous January the 2nd birthdays. This is bullshit, bro. These are not the birthdays. These are some fucking randies that were born on this day. Need fucking Harry 101 down here at the end. 2004. That's fucking pretty dope, though. January 2nd. Is there a video up here? ABC 7 New York. Do you got a video for me? Oh, they do have a video. Love God. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this real G break in. Bro, he didn't have the mask before going in. That's such a rookie move. He puts the mask on and then fucking opens the door. Just starts stealing shit right away. That is not your friendly neighborhood hero. Bro, to be fair, he came prepared. Look at him loading up the boxes and shit. I don't know what time this is at. And just dips the fuck out of there. Bro, I love his fucking play too. Like, this was such a fucking elite smart play. This was on my birthday too. Bro, look at this fucking play from him. Okay, so he comes up to the store, tries to open it, no mask. Decides, oh shit, wait, this door is kind of like openable. Walks back to his car, puts on a mask, just like they're never gonna fucking realize it's me. That's the real I don't give a fuck play right there. Wait, you're only 20? Yeah, I'm 20. 2004, damn, Unk. Look at both sides of it. 2004 is Unk, and then wait, you're only 20. There's an incident from Florida for every day of the year. Try May 23rd. I got you. Fuck it. We'll start plugging in birthdays to the Florida simulator. Florida man. What'd you say? May 21st. Florida man, May 21. This does not. This crime could get real dodgy. Oh no, you said May 23rd. Okay, first of all, we have to look at this one because I've already seen the fucking outline for this shit. Man arrested after telling playground where babies come from. This brother is a menace. Started shouting that babies come out of women. The officer said Ryan used inappropriate language. Parents rushed to remove their children from the playground. Brother, this guy's a fucking menace. Like, this is exactly who you'd think you'd see in Florida. Damn, he's only fined $118. Shout out to him, got away with it. You know what? He did the time for the crime. He did the time for the crime. Say May 23rd. Florida man files, oh my God. Did this say gay-infested pond? Florida man shrugs after losing hand in alligator attack. Holy fuck. No one ever pees in ponds anymore. If they do, they end up with significant injuries from camouflaging alligators. Holy shit, bro. See, like, this is one thing I can't really fuck with, bro. I don't really fuck with alligators in the water. I'm not gonna lie to you. 23-year-old tripped and fell by the gator. See, I thought it said the 23-year-old tripped and fell by the gay-infested pond. What the fuck, bro? Bro, how the fuck did... Okay, so can we just go through this story, okay? If we're just reading through this really quick, okay? Okay, so a 10-foot gator was down here. So he found himself in the river. The 23-year-old tripped and fell by the gator-infested pond, and the giant reptile reached for his right hand. Then he got airlifted. He was unconscious. Oh no, okay, so I thought... So he must have got his arm bitten off, like crawled up out of the water. The alligator just didn't like go in and fucking finish the job, and then he was good from there. I thought he passed out in the water, and the alligator was just like, you know what? He's having a bad day already. I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna take the arm. We gotta fucking look up our own ones. I can't fucking look up that many. Angela Hill got hell adjustments to make going into round 2, brother, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not locked in on that shit at all. When the main event comes back around, we're gonna be locked in. Dead ass JC, bro. They actually arrested him for telling the truth. Bro, where's the chicken fight video that I fought? Or maybe it was a guy killed his chicken. Let me just look up chicken video Florida. It should probably pop up. Wait, what the fuck? Frozen chickens? Bro, look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Like, there's just something new every day in Florida. This isn't even the video that I'm looking for, but we have to watch this shit. They're chasing a chicken? We gotta get fucking audio on this bitch. Fuck me. Can you hear that? I can't hear it, but you can probably hear it. Let me turn it up a little bit. No, you can't hear. It's okay. We're going audioless. He's under the car. Look at the guy. He's fucking got camo pop too. Shout out to fucking chickens out there. Oh my god, he's actually moving a little bit too. Look at him. He's got some wheels on him. Bro, he's actually got some wheels on him, that little chicken, man. Going straight. He's going straight under the fucking car again. He nearly got ran over there. Bro, that chicken's low-key got wheels on him. Look at him moving that fast. He's only got 2 legs, too. 2 legs, short body. That brother is moving. Look at him. He's at fucking full pace trying to catch him. Oh, he is not happy. Look at him trying to squabble himself out of there. I'd like to get a little chicken just to, like, sit behind me, maybe. Okay, that's not fucking cool. Damn, she's bad as fuck, though. It looks like her face got sucked in by a Hoover, though. You know what I mean? It looks like her face has been, like, artificially manipulated. It's probably copyright too. They're probably gonna fucking strike me for that bullshit. Fox 35 Orlando. I wouldn't be surprised if. Don't be surprised if in 2 seconds my shit fucking. If in 2 seconds my shit just goes because I get fucking copyright strike by then. Harry, what's the conspiracy that you think is the most plausible? There's a bunch of them I think that are very, very plausible. 9/11 was one of them. I'm not sure if it was entirely an inside job, but there's definitely a lot of fishy shit going on with 9/11. Do you guys consider aliens being real to be a conspiracy? It's 12:18 a.m. I'm so tired. I hate the cards start 10 p.m. which is about every card for me, which is so unfair. Yeah, it's so unfair for you, bro. Honestly, I feel so bad for you. I feel so bad that your cards start at 10 p.m. and not 3 a.m. I just feel terrible for you. Do you think you could beat Shevchenko? Valentina Shevchenko? No, she'd beat the dog shit out of me. Aliens is one I believe in. 9/11. What are the other ones? JFK assassination. Trying to think other conspiracies that I've heard that I definitely believe in. What are some other ones? I got booted in the head with a soccer ball full force. Surprisingly, didn't get knocked out, but I did break my nose, knocked a few teeth out. How the fuck did you break your nose from getting hit with a football full force? I've 400% been hit. Like, I've been hit with a lot of footballs full force, and it sucks. Don't get me wrong; it is not fun, but I didn't think you could break bones with it and knock a few teeth out. You got teeth knocked out by a football? How the fuck did that happen? Like, a football is not that hard unless it was fucking like, unless you like stood there and the guy like legit aimed for your head and just like kicked it right like from a foot away. Callum Walsh in the crowd. Look at Callum Walsh fighting in Dublin in what, like 2 weeks now? 2.5 weeks. Damn, Cleo Ryanchi Jr.'s girl's okay bad too. What the fuck? Makhachev signed with Brave FC. Yeah, I saw that shit. I kind of feel a little bit bad for him, but like, again, if he was like a dick to all the UFC staff and everybody in the UFC, I can kind of understand him where they're just like, fuck off. Pyramid is not a conspiracy. There is some conspiracies around it. There's loads of shit around, like, is that how they used energy and stuff? Also, if we're talking about conspiracies, how like the conventional story of how the pyramids were built, I just think is 100% wrong. So if that's a conspiracy, that's definitely one of them. Aliens being real, like the top 3 ones that I'm most sure of. 9/11 having an inside element to it. I'm not sure if it was actually an inside job, but 9/11 having an inside element. the pyramids weren't built the way that people say that the pyramids were built. And there was one more. Oh, aliens being real. 100%. All three of those. Like they're locked in. I'm so sure of those three that it's not even something where I kind of think to myself like, is that real? It's just like, yes. Any tips for trying to grow on any tips for growing on MMA YouTube? Just started the journey. I'm trying to replace Lucas. I can't really. I'm trying to think. Be consistent. I know that everybody says be consistent, but honestly, like when you start, be consistent. Try to get better at what you're doing every day. Try notice different things. Watch back your own videos and just see notice different things you do badly and try fix those. And don't worry too much about equipment and that type of stuff. Would you tap an alien? Do I die, bro? Do I die if I tap it? You know what I mean? Is there a chance that I die, or is it just you're gonna be the? Because if we can do it and it's guaranteed that I'm good and that I'm not gonna inherit some fucking alien disease, then yeah, for sure. For sure, I'm down. I've probably hit worse. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Also, I wouldn't try to replace anybody. Try be the first you know what I mean? Is Tabitha Riki winning this fight? We're halfway through round 3. We're towards the very end of round 3, and I haven't been locked in at all. It seems like Tabitha Riki's the fresher of the two. But I'm not sure if she's actually winning this. Damn, nice little 1-2 down the pipe. Nunez fucking me by 13. Go out and eat some Cheerios. What the fuck? Cheerios increases aging by 2. I was doing PE with teachers who actually played. See, but I didn't even know that a football actually had enough power to knock a tooth out. Or to break your nose. Breaking your nose is a lot of force. I've been hit by a lot of punches, clean punches in my life, and my nose hasn't been broken. And it is kind of fucked up though. If I push my nose in here, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it just creaks all the time. Anytime I push my nose in, it's just crack, 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 because it's been broken a few times. But it doesn't get broken all that often. That's people actually throwing full on fist to nose. You're trying to create a new species? Shit, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't be the first one to hit an alien because I'm not trying to die. But I wouldn't be the last one to do it. You know what I mean? I'd definitely be in there pretty fast. Maybe, top 3%. I'm not going to be the guy that's, trying the Neuralink out. But if Neuralink start to hit and Elon Musk isn't a supervillain, I'm actually not sure about that. Would you guys ever get a Neuralink if it was the fucking thing to do? Would you guys ever get a Neuralink? I feel like I'd try to do it. I'm not sure though. I feel like I don't know. Because I'm always afraid that someone like Elon Musk or Zuckerberg or one of those guys is a super villain, you know what I mean? And they're just straight up out to get everybody on the planet. Oriental noodles or beef noodles? I've never really had noodles before. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'd probably hit beef. Damn, nobody's getting a Neuralink? What if it gives you some crazy shit though, and it's just you can learn every single language inside 30 seconds. You can become a black belt in jiu-jitsu within 5 minutes or some shit. I don't trust Musk with my brain. I kind of agree. I don't really trust anybody with my brain, to be honest. I think Shevchenko's a Russian spy, shoots guns, does gymnastics, rides motorbikes, throws hands, and knows 3 to 4 languages, including English, Russian, German, etc. Bro, people that know multiple languages is so fucking impressive to me. Because I know one language, and that's English. And I don't even know that well. I learned French for 6 years, and could not do that shit. Still bad at it. Can kind of, if you have a basic conversation in French, I'll be able to understand it. But anything beyond basic, I don't know. You can get permanent brain damage with that shit, deadass. But people are doing stupid shit. There's people that go out there every day and vape. And there's probably motherfuckers that are in here right now that go out there and vape every single day. That's stupider than getting a fucking Neuralink. At least Neuralink, you get something from it. You motherfuckers just out there vaping for no reason. Vaping just for the love of the game. That's what you're doing. Did Tabitha Did Tabitha Ricci win that fight or lose it? It looked like she was winning it. Can you speak Irish? I can speak it decently well, bro. But like, I haven't spoke Irish in like 3 years. Since I was in school, I haven't spoke Irish. Would you rather be a PFL champion or interim UFC champion? Interim UFC champion is not even close. Bro, like, I couldn't name you all the PFL champions right now. I could probably name you all the interim UFC champions in history. I'd rather be a top 10 ranked UFC fighter than a PFL champion. Well, actually, I don't know. Because PFL champs make way more money. Yeah, I'd probably rather be a PFL champ than a top 10 ranked UFC fighter. But if you're giving me like the opportunity to advance, like I'm top 10, but I could become a champion, then UFC fighter every day. Yeah, I bet you that shit hits in Neuralink. I bet you that shit hits in Neuralink. It's like some different shit, like seeing it through your mind. Tabitha Ricci gets it done. I wonder if it was UD, split decision, what? Bro, Tabitha Ricci does have that shit though. Low-key, she has that jiggle. Motherfucker clapping, and I'm not talking about with no hands. But that's like asking, would you rather be Melvin Manhoef or Dustin Poirier? Yeah, give me Dustin Poirier every day of the week. Bro, Tabitha Ricci has the tied most wins UFC strawweight division since 2021. Damn. Tabitha Ricci's been active, getting after it. I appreciate that. And now we have the main event should be happening. Caio Borralho puts him to sleep inside 1. I wish that the main event was a little bit like, not that it was faster, but like I wish that it was like I always feel tired by the time the main event rocks around because it is 6 a.m. my time. I wish I just wasn't tired for main events. Because sometimes for main events, I'm just like, well, I just hope we get a finisher. I just hope this shit ends quick. Because I'm just tired as fuck. I can name 2 champions outside the UFC, DJ at UFC and Usman Nurmagomedov. How are you telling me you don't know how to spell Nurmagomedov yet? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. What other champions can I name? Renan Ferreira. He's the one that's fighting Francis Ngannou. Usman Nurmagomedov. See, in one, there's a ton of them, though. There's like Mikey Musumeci, Cade Rotolo. There's tons. There's that guy that's a triple champ. I can't remember his name, but like, that's what I mean, bro. That's what I mean. Like, there's a guy that's a triple champ in one, and I'm struggling to think of his name. I'm trying to think of it. I can't remember it, though. Gregor got a better paying contract than PFL, but they ain't giving him fights at all, so he doesn't get paid. Yeah, see, that's the problem. At least the UFC will fucking pay him and like honor your contract. Gregor, on the other hand, has this contract locked in, so he can't fight for anybody else. He also probably just negotiated a shitty contract. He probably should have put something in the contract that like, I have the ability to release myself from a contract if you guys don't give me any fights within a year or something like that. Antonio, no, not Antonio Ciccoli. I was trying to think of who. Antonio Ciccoli is the guy that fought in the UFC. He's like the journeyman. No, not even journeyman. He had 1 fight in 4 years, and they just threw him in there. He's meant to fight Ikram. And then who did he end up fighting? Sharrat Bullet. I didn't realize Yoel Romero is still fighting at Bellator at the age of 47. He still looks like a tank, bro. The guy's fucking got like actually Greek god fucking genes. No bullshit. What do you think about Pereira against Ngannou? Pereira is big as fuck, and Ngannou hasn't trained in mixed martial arts for ages, but I think that the skill gap between a UFC level champ and a PFL level champ is just so high that Ngannou should win it. Yoel was built in a Cuban lab. Yeah, he deadass was. He was also someone that was definitely on steroids from young, bro. They definitely had that motherfucker on that shit from young. Caio Borralho looks ready to go. He looks ready to go. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai black belt. How are you a black belt in Muay Thai? I thought that Muay Thai didn't give belts. You don't wear like a gi or anything, so how the fuck when would you get a belt in Muay Thai? Because like the only sports where you get a belt is where you actually need it to tie something. Like in no-gi jiu-jitsu, you don't get belts. Really? Well, I suppose they do kind of give them out. They do give them out. But most of the time, like, you don't really need a belt for no-gi jiu-jitsu. You don't ever need a belt for no-gi jiu-jitsu. It's just kind of for the principle or for like the thing of it. Whereas in fucking whatchamacallit, what was I gonna say? Oh, in In gi jiu-jitsu, you actually need a belt to tie the gi. In karate, you actually need a belt to tie the kimono. You should see Yoel Romero as a baby. Bro is bigger than most kids nowadays as a baby. What the fuck? Muay Thai ranks based on your record. It's my main sport. Really? Damn, I didn't know that. But what if you get just like a padded ass record? You know what I mean? Like, what if you just get a record of like, say I was 30-0 in Muay Thai, but I fought some fucking bums. Would I be a black belt in Muay Thai? I appreciate that critical band-aid, bro. That means a lot. I appreciate it. Who's going to test him in Cuba whose deadass was getting roids when he was a kid? Yeah, same with that Khabib and all those guys, bro. Like, those Olympic programs, they don't play, bro. They have you on fucking steroids from the time that your birth, they have you on some shit, bro. Like, they probably had fucking every Cuban Olympian on TRT from fucking 3 months, trying to make sure that they're the biggest that they can be. Mm-hmm. He had the chance to win his belt against Whitaker and he came in overweight. That's fucking Yoel Romero's fault. We wear the armband for tradition. Oh, so the armband is like your belt? I thought that was just some I don't know, some Thailand shit. That's why I see Muay Thai guys with hundreds of fights. Damn, I didn't know that. I thought they just took hundreds of fights because they get paid like $200 a fight and they need to provide for their family. So they fight from like fucking 15 years old. Could DJ come back right now and win the belt? I think he has the skill to do it, but I don't know. He's old now and I don't think he wants to. Like, see, this is the thing. Physically, it's kind of the same thing that I was talking about with Isreal Adesanya. Physically, I think that TJ could 100% win the belt. But mentally, I don't think so. Mentally, I don't think DJ wants to win a UFC belt enough. Like, he doesn't want the belt more than Pantoja, and I think that's a lot of it. Especially when you get to, like, that 4th, 5th round. I got leg kicked by a Muay Thai guy. Shit felt like a bat. Yeah, no, it does not feel nice. Getting leg kicked by anybody fucking sucks, to be honest. But anybody that has those, like, dexterity in their shins, that's even fucking worse. Way worse. The band has nothing to do with their rankings in Muay Thai in most gyms. Oh shit! I thought you were saying like that's their equivalent of a belt. Like if you wear like the green band, you're like a, I don't know if the belts are in Muay Thai, but if you wear like a purple band, you're like a purple belt. Does Muay Thai actually have a shit ton of belts? Does Muay Thai have belts? I don't know why I looked this up. No Muay Thai. Oh shit! It says there's no belt system in Muay Thai. There's no traditional belt ranking system in Muay Thai. It was purely knowledge-based, which some find refreshing and unique. It all comes down to training you receive and your ability to apply it. In short, you can either fight or you can't. And no belt needs to tell others that. See, this is what I was talking about. That like Muay Thai has so many belts, bro. It's got white, yellow, orange, green, blue, blue, white, purple, purple, white, red, red, white, brown, brown, white, black, black, red, black, silver, black, gold. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like in jiu-jitsu, you have white, you have blue, you have purple, brown, and black. You have 5. And then there's like the red belt, but you have to be like a black belt for like 30 years or something. So you're like fucking decrepit by the time you get that shit. Mm-hmm. Unlocking the mysteries of Muay Thai grading and the ranking system. Why Muay Thai should not have belts. See, like, it just doesn't make that much sense. Like, if you don't need a belt for the sport, I don't understand why it's there. It's just like a marketing tool then. It's just like, stay in the sport because you've got your blue belt now. Would you rather be head kicked by Leon Edwards or overhanded by Ngannou? Give me head kicked by Leon. It's not even close. Do you personally think Sean O'Malley will be the bantamweight GOAT by the end of his career / top 10 all time? I don't think he's going to be top 10 all time, but I think he will be the bantamweight GOAT. I think he's probably going to be like around that 11, 12, 13 bracket. DJ doesn't want to do all that shit again. He just wants to chill with his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, and I kind of understand it, Loki. Did DJ get his black belt yet? Or is he still a brown belt? I think I saw him get his black belt. I don't know who he got it from, though. Let me look this shit up. Is Demetrius Johnson a black belt? The reigning one world champion finally received his black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, so he does have his black belt. Damn, he's competing in the IBJJF Master World Championship on August 31st, 2024 in the Black Belt Master 2 Featherweight division. So in 6 days, he competes. in jiu-jitsu. In the black belt. I don't know why I'm not showing you this shit and fucking saying it. Who did he get his black belt off? Has earned his black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu from pressers Bubano, Fernandez, and Jan McCain. I don't know any of them. I presume that they're fucking good as fuck though. Conor's a black belt too. Conor got his black belt from John Kavanagh. See, Joe Rogan's black belt is actually legit as fuck too, because he's a black belt under Eddie Bravo. Like Eddie Bravo is one of the best jiu-jitsu competitors of all time. You know, one of my pet peeves about jiu-jitsu, one of the things that I hate about jiu-jitsu is that they call jiu-jitsu like fighters, jiu-jitsu players. I hate it. What's good, Luke? I appreciate it, bro. How do you think a Jan O'Malley rematch would go? I'd probably still think Sean O'Malley would win it, but it would be a really, really close fight. It would be a really, really close fight. Alex got his black belt before DJ. I don't like to say that anybody's black belt is fraudulent because I'm not in the training with Alex Pereira, but his black belt was definitely easier acquired than some other black belts. You know what I mean? Didn't Joe Rogan almost kill a guy? Yeah, but that wasn't with jiu-jitsu. That was with some like spinning sidekick, and I don't think he just knocked a guy out. Alex having a black belt is still insane to me. Yeah, I'm not sure. We're not sure about that black belt. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm going to need to see Alex Pereira rolling against some black belts from other gyms before I say to myself, yeah, Alex Pereira's a black belt for sure. Because he got his black belt in what, like 5 years maybe? Yeah, like 5 years. And bear in mind, for like half of that, for half a year, he was training kickboxing still. Or like only training kickboxing still because he had kickboxing fights upcoming. Like he only got into the UFC in 2021. So he essentially got his black belt in what, like 3 years of doing actual jiu-jitsu training a lot? Or 3.5 years of doing jiu-jitsu training a lot? 4 years? Do you think you have better BJJ than Alex? No way. He'd fucking cook me. But I just don't think he's actually a black belt. Calling a jiu-jitsu match a fight it's not really though. Like it's not really. I think that calling a jiu-jitsu match a fight it pretty much is a fight. Like, if you can choke somebody out, if you can break somebody's arm, if you can break somebody's leg, that is a fight. And that happens all the time in jiu-jitsu. It's like, would you call boxing a fight? If you're calling boxing a fight, you pretty much have to call jiu-jitsu a fight. That left hook, it gave him that Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt? Yeah, that ass. That fucking left hook that you can't use in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Best base for every decisions for jiu-jitsu, bantamweight, boxing, featherweight, welterweight, wrestling, middleweight, striking. Oh, so you're going through the best bases for all of them? I don't know if it changes that much for all of them. You can pull guard in Brazilian jiu-jitsu? Yeah, you can. He's probably a purple belt? Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah, I'd probably say he's a purple belt under a different guy, but also I don't know, like I haven't seen him roll. Like the only real time I've seen Alex Pereira grapple is against Jan, where he didn't look good, and against Izzy, where Izzy just held him down. Do you watch anime? If so, what shows? Anime I don't watch. It's one of the only things I don't watch. TV shows in general that I watch, I don't really watch a lot. Like, bro, I really only watch YouTube. Like YouTube is where I spend 90% of my time, bro. I watch a lot of like NFL YouTube, NBA YouTube I watch a ton of, and then like stuff that's outside of sport I'll watch YouTube stuff on too, but most of my stuff is sport related. I just love sports. Imagine if Alex just suddenly got elite ground game the next time we see him. Like his ground game probably is elite for normal people, or like for most people that train jiu-jitsu, but it's just like at the UFC level, like guys are just such a fucking high level that like the elite there is just different to what elite normally is. The reason the best base changes for every division is the variety of top-ranked fighters in the actual champ. We'll see if he can hold up against Ankalaev or Roundtree. Roundtree, I also don't feel like is the greatest grappler ever. Like, he's decent. He's not a bad grappler, and I hope he goes in and wrestles against Alex Pereira. Please don't go in there and try stand up against Alex Pereira, but is Gracie Jiu-Jitsu good? Yeah, really, really good. The Gracies are the ones that popularized Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Like, that was pretty much all the Gracies. And, like, the Gracie family is iconic in jiu-jitsu. They're all, like, fucking unbelievable at it. Not that good in MMA, but really, or not that good in MMA now. In the past, they were. but really fucking good at jiu-jitsu. Would you rather be spinning wheel kick by Edson Barbosa or H-bombed by Dan Henderson? Give me the spinning wheel kick. I'll take that. Because I feel like spinning wheel kick, you get KO'd. Like H-bombed, you could like break your neck or some shit. And I'm not trying to do that shit. Time to lock in. Yeah, when the fight starts, I'll lock in. Caio Borralho, 31 years old. Jared Cannonier, 40 years old. Damn, Caio Borralho's 2.5 inches taller, but has 2.5 less inches in reach. I would pick up timer for this. Sitting on a whole bunch of shit. Fine, I'll pick it up. I need to put this shit back on. But I can't wait tomorrow for my lens to come so I can actually fucking use my camera. That'll be fantastic. Jared upset incoming. I low-key have a sneaky feeling that a Jared upset's gonna income too. But Caio Borralho is the greatest of all time, so I'm gonna renege on my thoughts and say Caio Borralho first round KO. Stand in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, you can see that. And the world's gonna know your name. After this shit, I'm gonna go downstairs and eat a bagel. What BJJ belt are you? I'm a white belt. I only started doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu 6 months ago. Ish. 5 or 6 months ago. Probably like 5.5 months ago. You play any video games? I do. I play a lot of Madden. I play a lot of Call of Duty. I play a lot of NCAA football. I've been playing that a ton recently. Play 2K, FIFA. Any real shooter that comes out, like Fortnite, if a new season comes out and it's good. But I play a lot of video games. Why? What are all the boys' favorite video games in here? The one video game that I don't play that I probably should is UFC 5. Jared, I did not realize that Jared Cannonier was from Arizona. That's one thing that I'm terrible at, is like knowing in depth where fighters are from. Like I know Jared Cannonier is from the US, I know Caio Borralho is from Brazil, but where they're actually from in those countries, I just have no fucking idea. Cannonier's 3-5 as a dog in the UFC. You gotta get Valorant. I got it on PS. I actually tried it for a little bit and I liked it. I don't think it was bad. I thought it was pretty good, but I stopped playing it. Because all of my boys didn't like it that much. That's the problem. So when I was playing it, like, obviously if all the guys hop on, I'm not just gonna sit there and play Valorant while they're playing some other shit. But I would like to play it. I think it would be fun. And it was fun when I was playing. I was going through pubs trying to get to ranked. Because you have to be like level 25 or something to get ranked, and it takes fucking ages. But it is a fun game. Fight has begun. Bang. Bang. Come on. This fucking remote is so dodgy and shit now. It's always going to be like a second behind. The worst feeling is having a wiggly tooth, but it's not ready to come out. I have not felt that, and I don't know how long. And I also only lost like 5 teeth in my life. Because my teeth are all fucked up. My teeth are essentially so fucked up to the point where the doctor said, like they don't really look fucked up or anything, but I pretty much have like most of my baby teeth still. And the doctor essentially just said to me, like, wait for 20 years for medical science to advance, and then you'll be good. And I was like, okay, cheers, bro, appreciate that. 1 minute into this KGFR so far. Have you played Battlefield 1? That game is so good. I haven't played it in ages. This fight's low-key. It's not the kind of brawl that I was expecting, like, 5-10 seconds into the fight. It's not the kind of shit that I was expecting where, oh, what, did you get eye poked? An eye poke a minute into the fight is not what I was fucking expecting, bro. An eye poke a fucking minute into the fight is crazy. Oh my god, bro. Imagine this shit gets called off. That didn't even look bad. You gotta see another angle of that shit, but it didn't even look like it got him. Maybe his thumb did get into his eye, but you play Siege at all? I tried to get into Siege, but it's just a little bit too like campy for me, if you know what I mean. It's just like a little bit too like I can see how it's fun, but like the problem is I'm getting killed from angles and I'm getting killed from a whole bunch of shit that I just didn't want to fucking like learn how to do, you know what I mean? Because I feel like Siege, there's a high skill gap and it would be very fun once you know all the angles and once you know everything. But getting to learn everything, like the maps and the angles and the wall banks and everything, is not fun at all. New gloves don't do shit against eye pokes? Yeah, they really don't. Like they say that they do, but they really don't do a lot. Is this an Apex card? Yeah, it is. It's a really good Apex card, though. For like fucking Apex cards, this one slaps. I can't lie to you. Like, this is a good-ass Apex card. Because most of the time we look at Apex cards and we're just like, bro, what the fuck is this dog shit? Like, it's ass. Damn, that was a nice little right hand by Jared Cannonier. Bro, you can see that there's a big difference between how fucking big they both are. Like, Jared Cannonier looks super small compared to Caio Borralho. That calf kick seems to be working pretty well, too. If I was Caio Borralho, I wouldn't get on the inside. Like, you don't want to have a fucking... You don't really want to have a scrap with Jared Cannonier. That's Jared Cannonier's game. Another calf kick, bro. The calf kicks are working super well. We're only 2.5 minutes in. 2.5 minutes in, he's already cooking him. I don't care if it's an Apex card, just if the card is good. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. But the problem with Apex cards is that most of the time they make Apex cards shit. Which is the problem. And they also don't just want to give up the Apex arena. In fact, they're fucking expanding the Apex arena so they can have like more fights in it. But like it must fuck up fighters with like that really small cage and everything. Nice little jab by Caio Borralho straight down the middle. Kind of pop Jared Cannonier's head back a little bit. This is a difficult round to score so far though. I'm probably leaning towards Caio Borralho just with those calf kicks, but like there hasn't been a whole bunch of action. There hasn't been that much that actually went on. I'm expecting to see a finisher. I wonder what the odds are on a finish, or what the odds were on a finish, because it's probably gone now. 1 minute 40 left in round one. Caio Borralho keeps on. He's coming out this. He's coming out with the southpaw stance, and it's difficult because it's southpaw unorthodox. So he's trying to get his foot to the outside to land that big fucking left hand through the middle, but he can't really. Like, it's difficult. Ooh, nice little 1-2. As soon as Jared Cannonier swapped his stances, Caio Borralho just popped that 1-2. Nice knee up the middle as well. Caio Borralho is landing in he's landing in like spurts though. He's not landing like consistently over and over and over. The odds were high for any finish, were they? Wait, what? When you say the odds were high, do you mean that like the odds were like that they think that there's going to be a finish, or that they don't think that there's going to be a finish? Sean said the small cage messed him up. Yeah, well, for Sean O'Malley, it's going to really fuck him up. Because for Sean O'Malley, it's just like, oh, fuck, I've got to stop it for the eye poke. But for Sean O'Malley, it's like the worst thing for him because obviously he relies so heavily on his footwork and stuff. 30 seconds left inside round one. Nice calf kick by Caio Borralho. Again, those calf kicks are really working. He's only done like 3 or 4 of them, and he's already buckled Jared Cannonier twice. You can just see he's trying to figure out the distance. It's always weird when the guy across from you is way smaller than you, but has a longer reach. So I think that he's just trying to figure that shit out right now. To be fair to Jared Cannonier, he is doing most of the work, like backing him up, pressing the pace, pressing the tempo. Round one has finished. I'd probably give that round to Caio Borralho. I think that's probably 10 on Caio Borralho. Not sure though. It's a close round. That round could go either way. But the calf kicks, the fact that he dropped him with a calf kick, I'd probably give it to Caio. Jared Cannonier is pushing the pace, but I feel like Caio Borralho had the bigger moments and landed the cleaner shots. I'd be interested to hear how you boys scored though. Amir said 10-9 Jared. Caesar asked how I scored it. How did all of you boys score it? Yeah, it's close. It's a close round. I think it really just depends on like what you're thinking about. But I think with damage, with like that whole like damage thing in mind, it probably is Caio Borralho. Because I think that even when Jared Cannonier got to the inside, he wasn't really landing big shots. He's landing these kind of tippy-tappy mediocre shots. Whereas like those calf kicks really hurt Jared Cannonier. Like 2-3 times he landed those shots just clean over and over and over and over and over. Round 2 is beginning. Do I look perfect or do I look flat? I'm going to try hit the button like fucking... It might be like a second fast. See, Jared Cannonier is getting to the spots to where he needs to hit him, but he just can't seem to get that like flush connection. It's always kind of coming off Caio Braia's hands or something. The blitzes are working though. The blitzes, when he blitzes through, that's working really well. He just landed a big one too when he was blitzing through. But Caio Braiao, he's doing a lot better on the front foot, and his jab is looking good, man. His jab is looking really good. He's just fucking managing to take the head off him. Alan Juban said 10-9 Braiao. Scott Fontana said 10-9 Braiao. He does the weird shit that Tom Aspinall does where like he kind of rolls his head back when he's getting hit, which I don't really like, but I think a flying knee up the middle would work really well here for Caio Braiao. And I know it's kind of like a fucking, it's an out there thing to just be like throw a flying knee, but I deadass think that he could cook with it. 3:45 left in the second round. Ooh, nice head kick by Caio Braiao. I don't know how the fuck Cannonier just ate that. That was clean as fuck, shin to chin. He just fucking ate that head kick though. Anytime that Jared Cannonier gets to the inside, that's where he's really giving Caio Braiao trouble. He's landing nice combinations when he's walking him down and when he's on the inside. Good job by both guys. That was a fucking really nice head kick. But to be fair to Cannonier, he ate that head kick and then he came back, landed a nice one too. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Miggle for production. I appreciate that, Brody. Oh, damn. Nice right hand again by Cannonier. Cannonier's landing these bombs on the inside. To be fair, if there's one thing that's getting tested here, it's Caio Braiao's chin. And Caio Braiao's chin does look decent. Is this 5 rounds? It is. I'm mad behind. Am I? Well, if you 2x the stream, it'll be further ahead. Because the stream's like 15 or 20 seconds behind where I actually am. Damn. So if you go to playback speed and put it in 2x, it'll like bring you like 15 or 20 seconds ahead of wherever you are right now. Nice jab again by Caio Braiao. Caio Braiao's jab is working really well, but Cannonier's definitely winning this round so far. He's definitely doing the better work. It'll be interesting to know if he can go 5 rounds throwing that much on his shots though. Like he's throwing fucking 100% at every single shot. Like trying to wing punches, trying to kill him with every punch, you know what I mean? I feel like if he took 10% off, it would be better. Dublin, Ireland, cool city. I was there a few days back. Damn, you're from Florida and you didn't stay for the Florida State game? I thought for sure well, I suppose you might not be from Florida. You're from Miami. Is Florida in Miami or is Miami in Florida? I feel like people say Miami, Florida rather than Florida, Miami. 1 minute 30 left around here. Another, bro, Caio Braiao's job is something that's really, really working. His job is working really, really well, but Jared Cannonier's definitely landed the better shots. Why are the lives not at the exact same time? That's stupid. Yeah, it's just YouTube. ESPN made a short ability to Borralho holding a BMF belt as well as championship belt. Shit, something he's never going to obtain. Crazy. $50 seconds left in round 2. Bro, Caio Braiao. See, the thing is, Jared Cannonier is putting everything on punches, bro. He's putting everything on punches. See, significant strikes kind of throws me off a little bit because insignificant strikes, this round should be going to Caio Braiao as of right now, but I think it's probably going to Jared Cannonier. I think he's probably done the better work. Your channel is good. You upload a lot. I appreciate that, Brody. Caio's so big. Yeah, no, bro. He's fucking huge, bro. He's big as fuck. Bro, those blitzes from Jared Cannonier are nice, man. When he gets to the inside and he throws that like 1-2 and he just fucking... It's clean as fuck. I really do feel like Caio Borralho needs to fucking be the one that's going forward there. 1-1, yeah, I have it as I scored that round for Jared Cannonier. I think it's 1-1. For Max Brasilia, both belts should be on the line. Imagine having a silver and diamond belt. Imagine having a silver and diamond belt next to your gold belt would be sick. Yeah, that would be cool. Ireland never is warm. It wasn't too bad if you were here a few days ago. It was like 20 degrees. 20 degrees is hot for Ireland. It's very hot for Ireland. Ireland is small though. Only like 6 million people live in Ireland. Not that many people live here. But yeah, no, 1-1. We're all pretty much in agreement. Apart from Amir, who said that it's 2-0 Caio. Damn, you went from fucking from 10-9 Jared to 2-0 to 2-0 Caio. To be fair, I think that Caio, I don't think that he rocked him with that. I think that he just like lost his grip on the floor. Because he is wearing like the weird ankle things. Do you like Conor? Yeah, of course, I like Conor. To be fair, a lot of people in Ireland really don't like Conor McGregor, but I like pretty much all of the Irish fighters. You thought I lived in Canada? Nah, I live in Dublin, Ireland. Both rounds are close. Yeah, no, they are close. That was a nice check hook by Caio Borralho. That was a really, really nice check hook. Caio's doing a good job defensively. Jared Cannonier looks a little bit wobbled from that check hook. His feet don't just fully look like they're under him right now. Mike Heck said 1919, boys are scrapping. I presume that I think most people probably had that as 1919. Yeah, no, pretty much everybody has it as 1-1. They said that shit was another eye poke, but I don't think it was. Are you expecting a finish? I want a finish, but I think it's probably not gonna be. Bang, let's go over here, do timer. Bro, fucking Jared Cannonier is trying to throw bombs when he gets to the inside though. I'm not sure how well that's gonna work for him. The climate's colder here? Yeah, no, it definitely is colder than Miami. But Miami's always warm too. It's like warm year fucking round. Ireland is not that. Ireland never gets too cold, but it also never gets like super, super hot either, which I like. It's like the perfect climate for me. Because I don't want to be in like fucking Canada where it gets like -40, but I also don't want to be in like Dubai where it gets like 50 degrees every fucking day. I just want like a nice, cool, chill climate where it's never too hot and it's never too cold. Nice knee up the middle by Caio Borralho. I think that he needs to throw those knees a little bit more, to be honest. Like, knees always work really, really well. And push Jared Cannonier back, bro. Push Jared Cannonier back against the fence. Because, like, all of the time, Caio Borralho is doing his best work on his front foot. Another nice left hook by Caio Borralho. Caio's gas tank is kind of bad. He looks fine to me. He looks okay. He doesn't look too tired. He does look like he's kind of jumping at shit, though. You can see that he's feeling Jared Cannonier's power. Because you can see he's kind of like jumping at shit. And like anytime Jared Cannonier throws, he's kind of like jittery, you know what I mean? Come to San Antonio, it's 40 Celsius here. See, that's fucking hot as shit. 40 Celsius is like incredibly warm. Caio gets to the inside. Like the problem is when Jared Cannonier manages to get to the inside, that's when Caio really like starts to look like he's in trouble. Caio's kind of taken over this round though so far. It was kind of back and forth for the first minute, but now Caio's really starting to impose his will a little bit. I'd like to see Caio shoot and try to take him down, see what he can do. Just test the grappling a little bit. Nice calf kick by Caio. That one landed. I don't think he could go 5 rounds that comfortably. I actually don't think he's that tired. I don't know. Maybe people are seeing some shit that I'm not seeing, but he just does not look that tired to me. The one thing that Caio Borralho is doing well is fucking, like, he's landing, when shots are coming in on the inside, he's doing a good job of not letting the punch land clean. Maybe like 30% of it is landing or 20% of it is landing, but he's not landing like a... He's never letting Jared Cannonier just land fully 100% on him. You can see that there is a big size difference though. Like fucking Caio Borralho just tossed him away in that clinch. Did Kai Kara France come from tough? I'm pretty sure he did. What do you think about a golden 6th round to decide the winner of a draw only for title fights though? Nah. Like a draw I don't really like that much, but a 6th round is crazy, you know what I mean? Like they're just going to be dead in that 6th round. And I really don't mind draws in title fights that much. I think it's just like ups the hype for a rematch. And we rarely ever see it too. Damn, Caio Borralho hurt him just there. He's got him backing up. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jared Cannonier is really hurt. He's really hurt. Could see a finish here. 30 seconds left on the clock. Caio Borralho is trying to chase him down. He needs to land something big on the inside here. Throw an uppercut. Throw an uppercut. Throw an uppercut. Throw an uppercut. Oh, yeah, he's got him hurt. Jared Cannonier seems to not be able to get his footing on the cage, which is, or not get his footing. He keeps slipping in the cage, which is kind of weird. Caio Borralho is now bleeding out of the mouth. I hope he doesn't use too much energy and like potentially gas himself here. He seems to be doing okay though. He hurt Cannonier bad this round though. Cannonier did a good job of answering too. 2-1 Caio Borralho for me. 2-1 Caio Borralho going into the 4th. That was a better round out of Caio. I think that's probably the most dominant round so far that we've had. Probably the most dominant round that we've had so far. I think that Caio comes out and probably... I was thinking about Caio wrestling, but I don't think he needs to wrestle now. I think he actually looked good enough in that round where I think that like he doesn't need to wrestle. I think he's good. And Jared Cannonier looked hurt at the end of that. It'll be interesting to see if he's fully recovered when the 60 seconds comes out. Damn it. It was a body shot that hurt him. It wasn't even anything big. It was a body shot, was it? Oh no, 1-2. Yeah, right to the chin. You could see that he was hurt too. Like right away he smelt it. And you could see his legs just weren't fully under him. He had the chance to get a finish. He had the chance to get a finish there. Didn't quite get it done, but he did have the chance to do it. Round 4 has begun. Bro, when's the last fucking fight night? Well, actually, I suppose last week or the last one. The last fucking fight night that I watch partied, I swear to God, we just get 0 finishes and main events for fight nights that I watch party. Just 0. 4, 3. Bang. 2-1 Caio, maybe 3-0. I can't really see 3-0 because I think that second round, but actually, to be fair, the second round was close too. But I do think that. See, the thing is now, if Caio Borralho can win this 3rd round, Jared Cannonier is going to have to chase a finish in the last round, which is not what you want. It's not what you want. If you're Jared Cannonier. People saying fight of the night. There's no way this is fight of the night, right? Like, I don't think it's been that good of a scrap. I think it's been decent, but it hasn't been incredible. Caio's doing a really, really good job with his defense of just blocking shots that are coming in. You can see that Jared Cannonier's eyes a little fucked up now too. Nice calf kick by Jared Cannonier. Caio Borralho answers right back with one though too. Throw a flying knee up the middle, bro. Throw something dangerous up the middle. That's all I want to see. I think that a flying knee could actually cook him here. Like I think he actually could get a flying knee KO. No bullshit. And throw some more body kicks. You know, like throw body kicks to set up the head kicks. The body kicks are actually working too. Spinning body kicks. You know, something different up the middle. Jared Cannonier, of the two right now, I'd say that Jared Cannonier looks more tired. Like, Jared Cannonier should be applying the pressure. He's down 2-1. He's really not as of right now. Still a lot of time left, and there's been no big moment in this round 4 right now that really has me leaning either way. But I'm definitely going Caio Borralho. Like, if you ask me right now who's winning this round, it's Caio Borralho. Another nice calf kick by Caio Borralho. See, look, right there's what you don't want if you're Caio, where you get pushed back to the fence and Jared Cannonier can come in with a blitz where he's throwing like 2 or 3 punches at the end of it. This has been another weird round. It's been a super technical fight. Do you like brawls or technical fights? I don't mind either, to be honest. I love a good brawl every once in a while, but I can also appreciate a technical fight. It really just depends how, like, the higher level the fight is, the more that I want to see a technical fight. You know what I mean? Like, if it's fucking 2 unranked heavyweights, I just want to see them go out there and scrap. I do not want to see a technical I do not want to see like a technical heavyweight fight unless it's the top fucking guys. Jared's probably starting to steal this round, to be honest. Jared is probably starting to steal this round. He's just been like more active the last minute. Starting to get to the inside now. Landing the shots when they come in, they collide in the middle. He's the one that's landing the shots, but we'll see. I'd like to see one of them shoot for a takedown. I think that if you get a takedown, you can seal a round like this. Oh, Caio Borralho, did he hurt him with that? Was that an actual knockdown or like a fake knockdown? I think it might have just been a slip. It'd be interesting to see how the judges count that though. Caio also has this huge cut under his eye, bro. He has this fucking big cut under his eye. Another nice jab. He's using his jab well. He needs to keep flicking it out. Because the jab's a good thing to keep him away too, just to throw him off his rhythm. When he tries to pin you up against the cage and throw like a big shot, that's the time to throw out the jab. Just throw it out there, break him, get him off rhythm. This last 30 seconds, bro. This round is still fucking all up for grabs, to be honest. Nice little 1-2 from Caio Borralho. Oh, damn. Another nice shot from Caio Borralho up the middle. Nice elbow up the middle. He could be stealing this round, bro. He could be stealing this round. That's a difficult round to score, man. That's a really difficult round to score. Everyone's saying that I'm behind, bro. Let me try to see what I can do over here. Oh, yeah. I must have been a bit behind. Because now the round's starting for me. Well, round 5 is starting. Could be 3-1, could be 2-2. That's close. I'm going to say it's 3-1. I know a lot of you guys are saying 2-2. F4G saying 2-2. Bowles saying 2-2. Mr. Ghost saying 2-2. But I think it's probably 3-1. I think that was close, but I think that Caio stole that just towards the end. Caio does shoot at the start of round 5, but doesn't get it. Immediately stuffed. I think for me it's 3-1 Caio, but they're close rounds. 1, 2, and 4 are all super close rounds. I think that we could see some dodgy scorecards here, honestly. I think that we could see some dodgy scorecards. Johnny Walker tweets like such a fucking NPC. Bro, Jared Cannonier needs to get some water on his feet or something to keep that to get some like traction on the ground. He keeps on slipping. Four minutes left in round 5. Nice little jab from Jared Cannonier lands. Then Caio Borralho comes back with 2 jabs, lands on both. It's really just whoever's on the front foot is going to win this fight. Whoever's on the front foot for the next 5 minutes wins this fight. I don't think it's undeniable, Amir. I think it's close either way. Like, that last round is close as fuck. Oh, Caio just catches them. That was a nice little right hand that stunned Jared Cannonier a little bit. The thing is that Caio's defense is just so good. Caio Borralho's outstruck him in every single round so far, apart from round 2. And with 3 minutes left in this round 5, he's starting to assert his dominance. It's been a close fight, though. Like, this shows you Jared Cannonier still 100% has it. He's going up against, like, one of the future guys of the division, a future prodigy of the division, and he's doing this well. Jared Cannonier tries to throw out some fucking little jab or something, didn't work. Halfway through round 5. Nice right hand from Caio over the top again. This is close, man. Another 1-2 from Caio. Bro, Caio's defense just looks exceptionally good. It looks really, really good at striking defense. He's just not getting caught with anything clean. And if he gets caught with something, it's at 30%, it's at 40%. Like, it's not hitting him. Manages to slip that shit too. Jared Cannonier needs to get the gum shield in as fast as possible because he still needs to go. 2 minutes 20 left. It's all Caio for me right now. It's all Caio. Nice knee up the middle. Nice. Jared Cannonier starting to come forward now, but he's getting caught when he comes forward a little bit too. He's getting caught when he comes forward a little bit. Oh, damn, that was a nice little hook from... Oh, Caio has him really hurt. Oh, yeah, he's done. He's done. Stop the fight. You've got to stop that. He's done. He's not done. No, he's done. He's done. Stop the fight. What the fuck? Bro, he is done. Oh, my God, bro. Bro, can we stop the fight, please? Holy shit. Bro, there's no way he's still fucking good. I would have stopped the fight 3 fucking times already, bro. I would have stopped the fight 3 times already. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know how the fuck he just survived that. Bro, he does not look fucking good, bro. He is out of it. He is out of it, bro. Arm triangle. He doesn't really... There's too much of a gap on that side for Jared Cannonier. There's too much of a gap between his shoulder and his head. Oh, yeah, no, it's done now. It's done now. What the fuck is he topping him for? He seems to be okay because he's got that shoulder broadly out. If Caio wants to finish it, he needs to get to the other side. He needs to get his head pressed and jump across and sprawl to the other side. He's not going to be able to finish it from here. This definitely does suck, though. I can't lie to you. 29 seconds left in round 5. He might just be content to hold this position. He is still looking for a finish, though. 20 seconds left, bro. I don't know how the fuck he's still in this fight, to be honest. I would have stopped that shit already. I would have stopped that shit minutes ago. Like, I don't think he needs to take any more damage here. Guillotine attempt. He does have the hand down, so he is a grounded opponent. 1 second left. Bro, Jared Cannonier's got to be fucking concussed after that shit, bro. Holy shit. Caio fucking... I don't know how that fight doesn't get stopped, bro. What did he clip him with? Just that 1-2 again, bro. His body, like, shut off. Bro, his body, like, dead ass just shut down as soon as he got hit with that fucking second shot. Yeah, no, that shit should have been stopped. I can't lie to you. I really think that shit should have been stopped. Well, we all know who won the fight, at least. I'll stick around for the decision, then I'm hopping off because I am very tired. Bro, I don't know how he stayed in that fight. If I'm... Bro... Like, he's fucking... He's a dog, but I honestly... I'm not sure I'd be happy if I was him and I stayed in that fight because he just took unnecessary damage. Like, he could have been... Like, if I was him, as soon as I saw him do that shit and drop to the floor, bro, I would have for sure fucking been done. Gone, bro. Stop that fight. As soon as his body goes like... and he just fucking drops to the floor, like, passes out, bro. Take that shit down. What's good, Otis? Could be 48-47 or 50-45. I think I had it as 49-45 because that last round's probably a 10-8. Probably a 10-8. But it'll be interesting to see what the scorecards are because the scorecards could be dodgy there. Caio has also got this fucking huge cut under his eye. Like, massive, bro. It's like a fucking incision. Like, that's like the type of shit that you get from a knife, bro. It should be pretty much UD. I don't have my headphones in, so I can't hear the actual decision, so I can't hear the scorecards, but I presume that one of you boys will repeat it to me. Will tell me the scorecards. And I'll be able to say that, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, or no, I'm not happy with that. It must have been UD because Caio didn't even look fucking he didn't even look in any way concerned. I wonder if the last one was a 10-8, and I'd be kind of interested to see who he calls out to. I'm actually gonna look up the scorecards on Twitter. They should be out. What is this? UFC Vegas what? Hashtag UFC Vegas 96. It must be. Damn, bro. We're nearly at fucking... We're nearly at the 100th Apex event. Okay, so it was 49, 45, 49, 45, 48, 46. Yeah, I don't mind those scorecards. Those scorecards are pretty good. They're not bad at all. Honestly, like, I'd probably have similar scorecards to the way that they had it then. The 48-46 is a little bit nasty, but apart from that, it's pretty good scorecards, to be honest. Like, the scorecards are pretty consistent. But you don't really see that much from UFC judges, so shout out to the judges, because in my eyes, they got that one pretty much right. Who did he call out? Anybody know who he called out? Anybody understand, or anybody know who he called out? I presume that he's got a translator for that shit. Or does he speak English? Does he speak good English? He might. Who's he calling out? Who's he calling out? Who's he calling out? Who's a title contender? Oh, all of a sudden everybody's saying Caio Brau's a title contender now. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. You better remember who's telling you all this shit early, bro. You remember who's telling you that these guys are legit early as fuck. Carlos Pradas, Caio Brau, like all of my guys are now considered like unbelievable fighters by most UFC fans. Title contenders now by every fucking UFC fan. Like, come on, bro. You really gotta respect the kid and respect my eye for talent inside the UFC. I wonder who the fuck he's calling out. Let's see the shit. Fighting nerds are a problem? Yeah, no. Bro, I've told you about the camp too. I told you about the camp, bro. I've said this shit. Caio versus Izzy. Did he actually call out Izzy? I don't like the Izzy call out if you actually call him out. But I doubt he did. I feel like he called out something better than that. Did he call out fucking anybody, bro? This interview's been going on for fucking years. Bro, you see, you just can't trust people's scorecards. I just saw someone tweet out saying, should have been 47-47 draw. How the fuck did two judges score at 49-45? Did we just watch the same fight, brother? Well, I suppose some of the rounds were close, but I thought that every judge got that correct. Who did he call out? No, it wasn't 50-44. It was 49-45, 49-45, 48-46. We'll see the call out later. Anyway, I appreciate all the boys for tuning in. I appreciate all the love on the live streams. I'll have a video up today with a fresh new camera for all the boys. So you'll see this shit today. Yeah, peace, love. Have a good night or have a good day, depending on what time it is for you.